You warmed up yet?
My name is Jeff.
Oh, Lordy.
All right, this is the Three Ninjas Podcast. Anime analysis by African Americans, comic book commentary by coloreds, movie reviews for me and you, yo mama and your cousin too. As usual, I go by the name of Domino, aka Full Metal Smacker Bitch, aka Womb Raider,
Yo, daddy, I suck your big black dick for $2.
aka the Bulbasaur Ambassador, aka Raichu use another Raichu and use Whirlwind, Clark Kente Cloth, Dreddy Kruger, Optimus Rhyme, Ghost in a Half Shell, Oscar the Gooch, Space Ghost Face Killer, G.I. Jimbo.
G.I. Jimbo, he's gonna destroy everybody for you and you and you and you.
Akuma Matata, Tony's little friend, Ninja Scroll and Chill, and R2D2 Chains. And as always, I am joined by
Hesh Jones, a.k.a. the Full Metal Alcoholic, a.k.a. Ivan Uzi, a.k.a. Bernie Big Mac, a.k.a. the Afroless Samurai, a.k.a. Black Blastoise, how to pump in your biz, a.k.a. Mace Windu Rag.
You know what I got underneath this do-rag?
What you got on the do-rag?
Another do-rag.
A.k.a. the North End Naruto, a.k.a. G Gundam Unit, a.k.a. the Debbie Cake Destroyer, a.k.a. Hesh Baka, a.k.a. Snack Lightning, a.k.a. Chocolate Chip.
also in the motherfucking dojo.
I go by the name of Bobby, a.k.a. Darth Hater, a.k.a. the Man of Skill, a.k.a. the Juggernaut.
Yeah, it's the Juggernaut, bitch.
a.k.a. Professor Sex, a.k.a. Mag Negro, a.k.a. Bizarre Rondo, a.k.a. Super Saiyan Brohan, a.k.a. Samurai Black, a.k.a. Michael, a.k.a. Michael, Get the Strap Son, Red Jacket, a.k.a. Bobby McFly, a.k.a. Nicolas Gage, a.k.a. Bastard Troy, a.k.a. OCD Bobby Johnson, a.k.a. Darkwing Cook.
So what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing on this Sunday?
Good, chillin'.
It's good to hear. So, let's see. SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, wherever the fuck you get your podcast, we are there. Three Ninjas Podcast on Twitter, Three Ninjas Podcast on Instagram. That's correct, right? Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah.
Okay. Three Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com for any of your comments, questions, or concerns. If you want your question, if you want your question answered in the Ask a Ninja segment, you can reach us there. Three Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com. So we got that motherfucking question for your motherfucking ears. So Hesh, what's that motherfucking question?
This question comes from CJ Nerdy Boy.
Shout out.
Yeah, he said, if you had to cosplay as your favorite fictional characters, who would they be?
Who would they be? Bobby, who would you cosplay as? I just want to know off rip.
Spider-Man, one of them.
Spider-Man, so you'll be Miles Morales?
Not even
He's
that.
like, nah, I'm being Peter Parker.
Yeah, Peter
This
Parker,
thing
that
got
shit.
Honey, yeah, I didn't even tell nobody.
Yeah, you got.
It's a special
What
day
is
for
that?
me.
Yeah.
It's mine.
Let me see. Yeah, definitely Spider-Man. Gambit. That's my favorite X-Men.
He'd be Blambit.
Yeah, but who else? It's mad niggas.
It's a whole like century worth of niggas to pick from.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say Vegeta just because I want the Saiyan armor.
It'd be
Yeah.
Bloodjeeta.
Bloodjeeta.
Say, man, why you could go Super Saiyan and I can't? That boy Boma.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's all I got.
What about you, Hesh?
So let's see. Guts from Berserk would be one of them.
Word.
Shikamaru from Naruto. Green Lantern, because I really like Green Lantern. Would be Jon Stewart. Luffy, obviously, from One Piece.
This nigga love One Piece.
Y'all love One Piece. And then Piccolo from Dragon Ball
Big
Z.
ass black nigga with a straw hat.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, nigga. I'm going on.
And who else you said?
Oh, well.
He said Piccolo.
Piccolo.
Special being cannon these niggas to death.
Yeah.
Word. Yo, what's my man from My Hero Academia that was killing niggas because they was heroes?
Stain?
Stain?
Stain. I want to be
Yeah,
Stain.
that nigga.
He do got a sick costume, too.
Yo,
Yeah, he do.
Stain. I want to be Stain. Shit, if we get big enough, I want to be the fucking logo.
That shit would be dope.
I walk around Comic-Con or some type of con with a fucking hat and a mask on. Oh shit, it's the ninja niggas.
It's the ninja niggas.
Let's see. A lot of times, like, I'll be on Etsy and I'll just be seeing like the mask
Yeah.
and shit, and I'll be like, yeah, I want to get the mask and I want to like make up my own shit because I don't know about y'all, like I grew up in the hood, so for like a certain age, like I had the whole costume, and then when I got old enough, it was like I just got the mask. My mom was like, "I'm not buying that shit. You're not gonna wear it. You're not gonna fit it." So I just got the mask. So I'm gonna just buy the mask off of Etsy and do some wild shit to it. Just make up my own costume. I saw some Red Hood helmet that I wanted that I wanted to cop and like just do whatever I want with it. I would say the Ninja Turtles, but I don't want to be none of the actual Ninja Turtles. I want to be like Slash. I want to be like the bad nigga. Like, I don't want to be none of them.
You know, I want the actual suit.
What?
I was looking at the actual Ninja from the first movie.
Yo, I be seeing them shits, and I be like, yo,
Shit's expensive
it gotta be,
as
they
fuck.
expensive as fuck, and they gotta be hot as hell.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, it's October, so you good.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
in the club, you gonna be sweating your balls off.
exactly. And then I was like, I need 3.
You gonna be
other
like Black Beast. Balls was hot.
I need, oh yeah, balls was hot, but I need 3 other niggas to get in costume with me because I just can't be like this one player ass nigga just by myself in the costume, just walking around like, hey, there go Mikey, and then just like where everybody else at. Let's see. I want to be like Show Nuff.
Yeah, that'd be
You know, I was thinking that.
Yeah, I want to be Show Nuff. I want to be like before I had dreads. I wanted to be Afro Samurai. Who else? Like Loke Dog from Don't Be a Menace and shit. I want to like tie my dreads up in wild dumb shit and like, now should I wear this Tech 9 with my low tops?
You know who I said I was gonna dress up as? Blank Man.
Yo,
I told my girl that shit, and I was like, "Watch, I'm gonna fuck around, and be like,
dog,
just embarrass you."
I could see Bobby making like a J5 or so.
Yeah,
or
J5
dressing up his daughter, as J5, cutting out the iPod of like a trash can and then putting that shit on top.
That movie is forever hilarious.
Yo, that fucking costume take like $13 to make.
Yeah,
nigga.
you get it onesie easily.
Yo, that nigga
That
had
fucking blanket.
That nigga had a fucking onesie. He had
Some Timbs.
He has and then it's some shit he found around the house. Like he found some fucking dishwashing gloves.
Yeah.
Like yo, you could go to Home Depot and be Blank Man, my nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
was like a bed sheet or something as a cape or what the fuck
yeah,
that was.
like it's nothing really crazy. It's like you know,
Well, the only thing I don't want to commit to is cutting my hair completely bald and having a baby butt face. I don't want to. I'm look crazy as fuck.
Just wear a hat everywhere you go. You be alright.
Yeah, you back.
I like. Oh well, me like if I shave like in like 2 days, my shit be back. Like a day and a half, my shit be back. I'd be like, yo, what the fuck, man? I can't keep a fresh cut for nothing. But it is what it is, though. But that's it. That's all y'all wanted to be.
Yeah,
I was trying to think.
Blank Man's one of them.
Yeah, I think that might be it.
About that.
Word.
I'm sure I'm gonna think of some other shit like later or after the fact. Like, damn.
Yeah, I know, right? So let us know what you would want to cosplay as if you had the chance to cosplay. You can DM us. You can write it in a comment under one of these motherfucking pictures. Probably the fucking whatchamacallit? What's the art of this show?
Cover page?
Yeah, that. You fucking smart. So let us know. Shout outs real quick. Rest in peace to Scott Wilson off The Walking Dead. He passed away at 76.
Herschel.
Even though he was gone off that show for a while.
Like 2 years.
But they kept flashbacking the shit now. Do we think The Walking Dead's gonna last any longer? Now
No.
that, like, yo, real characters is dying.
Well, not even that. When they just came back, it was the last week or the week before, or whatever. Their premiere episode back was like the lowest rated episode ever.
Ever.
Like ever, I think. So I think the problem with Walking Dead is like
Nobody cares.
Well, not even that. Well, I mean, I guess that's kind of the point now. But what works in the comic books doesn't necessarily work in the TV show. You can meander forever on the comic book and kind of make sense, but on a TV show, it's the same thing. At a certain point, they're just recycling. They're saying, "Oh, here's a new bad guy. They attack where we live, and now we got." It's like it's basically the same thing. After a while, it becomes old and stale. So they kind of gotta like. But even though I saw something, I don't know, a couple months ago, they were talking about they were trying to keep it on for like another 8 years or some wild shit.
How?
But I don't know.
What happened to that prequel? Like, what's it called?
Fear the Walking
Fear the
Dead?
Walking
Fear the
Dead.
Walking Dead.
That's
It's
still
not even
going on.
really like a prequel. It's just like another show in the same just
Universe?
different cast of characters. It started off a little bit before, but now I think it's like into the actual apocalypse and shit. So it's just. I mean, Morgan went to that show. I know that much. I don't even watch it. I haven't watched Walking Dead in like 2 seasons.
Yeah, like,
I just stopped.
I think everybody stopped. Yo, I still haven't seen when they got locked in that little containment thing.
Oh, you
that's
mad
like season
behind.
4.
Yeah, you mad.
I didn't see shit since then. Like, and then like I skipped ahead and watched the Negan shit, and I saw when he killed fucking Glenn and that other dude. I watched the shit at a bar of all fucking places. It was a bunch of drunk niggas like, oh they killed that nigga. And I was like, oh. I was like,
I was mad they killed my nigga Glenn though.
Yo.
Yeah, that was in a fucked up way.
But Glenn, he was in some movie fucking somebody, bitch.
He Asian. He ain't never.
Oh, he was in the fucking shit with Lakeith Stanfield. The sorry to hear about that or sorry something.
Sorry to call or whatever. The thing you was talking about when they turn
Yes,
the horses?
when they turn the fucking horses and
Yeah.
shit. By
Sorry to bother you. That's what's
Sorry
Yeah,
to bother
bother
you.
you. Yeah.
There you go. You're
It's the most simple
You're smart too.
Yeah, I was thinking of that shit for like 2 days.
Like, what was that movie called?
Be right back, guys. I got to be black. My chicken here. I'll be right back.
Oh, God. This nigga.
Wait, what happened?
His food is here.
Oh,
This nigga
okay.
ordered food. This nigga ordered food, didn't tell nobody. Or got a fucking honey jacket, didn't tell. Ain't sharing. This nigga. This is a whole new nigga.
Yeah. Are we still going?
I don't think so. I think we just wait.
Well, I don't think. Did he see Black Lightning?
Did he see Black? I have no idea. I didn't even ask him. I forgot to ask before we started talking.
We can get into it.
All right, you want to talk about Black Lightning?
Yeah. What happened on Black Lightning? What was the first?
Oh, well, they started with the fucking opening scene was some dude getting choked out Aaron Garner style.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they did. They
Yeah, I
did.
was like-
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, as soon
I
as
was
that
like, how
happened,
you open up with that?
yeah, as soon as that happened, I was like, yeah, I know the tone of this episode.
Oh, yeah, this episode was about to be all black.
Yeah,
And then
he said all black.
you know, and they had Robert Townsend in there, fucking Meteor Man. Was
Yeah,
in this
wow,
motherfucker.
man, yo, they had so many
black, excellent fucking. They had,
Yo.
who was it? They got the, what's the homie? They had Pinky from, I can't remember.
Yeah,
his-
Piggy, say something. Yeah, they had
What's
him.
his
as a
name?
preacher. They had-
Clinton Powell, I think that's his name.
they
What's
had-
Pinky's real name? Clinton Powell?
Clifton.
Clifton Powell. Yeah, so they had him. They had, was it Wilson Duke?
Yeah.
And-
Bill Duke from
or Bill-
yeah,
my
but
man.
yeah.
Yo,
And
they
then-
had all the stereotypical black people in
and-
that shit.
oh,
It was
oh,
like,
you
yo,
watched Black Lightning?
You gotta have the
And Robert, then they had Meteor Man.
interrogation dude. They had fucking Meteor Man, the first black superhero ever in this
Ever.
motherfucker.
Read books, niggas.
Powell, angry ass, say something now, nigga.
Man.
But it was hitting all the black highlights. The fucking
Yeah, it
when
was.
she rolled up in the church, masked up. They had they all was strapped because it's
Yeah.
like never again, Dylan Roof. Never again.
Yo, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh,
somebody,
shit.
yeah, somebody pointed it out to me on Twitter because I
Yeah.
had said something. It's like, oh, it's probably thinking about that Charleston shit. I was like, oh, I didn't even think about
I
that.
didn't even think about that shit.
Because like, damn, they had guns in the Lord house.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, never again, Dylan
Yo,
Roof.
sometimes you got to, yo.
Jesus gat.
Yo, Jesus,
Now, I didn't watch the first. Well, I watched some of the first season, but not all of it. So I guess it ended with like some drug hitting the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is-
green light.
Yeah, it's green light drug. Like certain people, once they take the drug, it makes them super crazy, or they develop superpowers. So basically, it's like
So it's K2.
yeah, or like you remember the Static Shock cartoon, The Big Bang, when
Oh, The Big
like,
Bang with
the
A?
drugs went out and like
Yeah,
certain kids turned. Yeah, it's
yeah.
basically I think it's their version of that.
Okay.
So it's a way to introduce superpowers and have random, I guess, criminal of the week type of things too. Kids just developing new powers and all that shit.
Yo, they was hitting mad shit at the beginning of the episode where it was like they choked out that black kid.
Yeah.
He died, quote unquote. And then
Oh, that's right, he did.
did we do the wee wee wee?
What? Wait,
No, we did not.
no.
Okay, I
What?
put it
Shit.
in there. But they choked out the black kid, and then Clifton Powell's in there screaming, saying some shit.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that black shit. And then they trying to get Black Lightning out. They trying to close down the high school.
Yeah.
So the board of education said, I don't know what happened last season. So I'm like, what the fuck happened like that quick? Where it was like drugs hitting the street, now they closing down the school.
Because-
they kidnapped his kids and all this other shit.
Because Khalil, he broke into the school and like he was really fucking shit up, but the only thing that stopped him was Black Lightning. They was saying like they need metal detectors and security in the schools, and like Black Lightning, like he went to the board. He was like, no, we don't need that. But the board is telling them without Black Lightning, your school would have been basically fucked up. So they're trying to kick him out because they're trying to get him out for the longest. So they basically trying to exit him out and to put somebody, I guess, white in it.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's somebody white,
Yeah, I don't know
but
if
they're
it's
just trying to
somebody white.
replace him. Because, I guess he didn't want to put the metal detectors and stuff in it because he didn't want to treat the kids like they was in prison.
Yeah.
He wanted to treat them like this regular kid. Like, it's not like, yo, you can behave and be in school and, like, not have to feel like you're in a prison getting searched and wandered down like you're going through metal detectors, so they didn't want to do that. But then they're saying,
Nigga, have you met high school kids? They assholes.
well, yeah. No, yeah, but the result is that the school last season, school got attacked by some crazy people and stuff happened. His daughter got
By some
kidnapped.
metas or like some crazy people?
Meadows.
Okay.
It was a meta.
And then before that, prior to that, earlier in the season, his daughters had gotten kidnapped. Yeah. That's the event that.
Fuck is my Mardi Gras mustard?
Oh, nigga. Yeah, this was good for using Uber Eats, nigga.
These mother niggas, man.
I thought you said you wasn't even using Uber Eats no more.
I did because like they had shut because like this place I was using, They was like, oh, it's too far now. I was like, suck my dick, nigga. I ordered mad food from here, and now it's too far all of a sudden. After y'all update, I ain't updating shit no more. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that was the catalyst that got him back into being Black Lightning, because the story was for the season 1 was like he had stopped being Black Lightning for like 9 years or some wild shit, and then daughters got kidnapped, so he did that. But anyway, so school got attacked. So now this season they're like, oh, you let the school get attacked. You're bad principal. It's like, we're gonna shut the school down. He's like, nah, dog, I can't let you shut the school down. I'll resign. So that's how it ends. He resigns at the end of the first episode. So I guess they're gonna. I don't know who they're gonna replace him with. I don't know if it's gonna be somebody white per se, but it's probably gonna be somebody white because they're the devil.
Yo, shout out to the writing in this shit with Salim Akil and his wife Mara. I don't know. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But they the same ones that wrote like Love Is, and they said the word nigga.
They did.
Yo, I was like, yo,
Mad Forms a Negro.
I'm kind of no. They said
nigga, the Negro, and then some other shit.
Well, they had to see, like, I feel like they're really going off of the Luke Cage energy, because Luke Cage went out there with the nigga, and they just were like, well, okay, they could do it.
Nah, but that was Harlem, and that was Netflix.
This is nigga on CW.
CW.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. They're following
CW
Luke Cage.
Classic whites. This is classic white programming, nigga. You don't say nigga on this station.
They let it fly too.
Let it fly loosely, like yo. And it was Robert. The crazy shit is, I like how they
house nigga.
I like how they gave that shit to Robert Townsend, because Robert Townsend been blacklisted in Hollywood for a long time. So it was like, if we go under, we could just throw him under the bus because he already there. So it was like, all right, cool. But
blame it on Meteor Man.
Can we talk about how Black Lightning cracking his ex-wife cheek still?
Oh hell yeah, he been hitting that straight roll, son.
Giving that thunder.
Yeah, about to have they probably have like 6 more kids fucking around.
I didn't know that shit because I didn't watch the season.
Oh yeah, no, he been hitting that straight roll, son.
Yo, I knew that shit was gonna happen. He was gonna start cracking them cheeks again. Like, shout out to Black Lightning.
Sure.
What happened?
No, I was gonna say Shoney let the nigga because he was doing the superhero shit.
Yo, but this shit was like mad violent.
It's always mad violent.
Not this season. No, that season wasn't that violent. Like this.
Yeah, I feel like this one they upped it. Yeah, they fucking homegirl got her neck popped in with the
neck. Nigga shot her with a harpoon.
Yeah, and then pulled her. I'm like, why isn't she dead?
Oh wait, he did shoot Lala with the fucking harpoon.
Then pulled her ass. I'm like,
yeah.
Yo, come on, man. Like, you ain't getting away for that.
Nigga said, I'm gonna take your skin off with a butter knife.
Yeah, shave your skin off with a butter knife.
Shout out to the vice principal for being a thug. I didn't even know she was about it like that.
Yeah, like,
gotta be sometime. Right?
Yeah, she killed homegirl. I forgot that girl with the
quick
like Tobias.
Side bitch. I don't know.
Whatever his lieutenant name was.
Yo, she had the shank in the heel.
Yeah, she's like, sling. She's like, I'm ready for you, bitch. Let's go. You got my hair wet.
Yo, bitch, you got my hair wet. Yo, she
I'm like, why? I didn't like that part. I was like, oh, why you gotta be stereotypical?
Everything about the show is stereotypical.
Yo, it's called. Yo, you can't get more stereotypical than Black Lightning.
That's like when you know what's funny? Like the daughter's name's Thunder. Thunder dies. Like she kept talking about her ass the whole.
Yeah, it did in the first season and came up.
That's what black girls do.
The yams though.
Oh, speaking of that, the daughter, like she robbed the drug cartel.
Yeah, she out here fucking Robin Hood and still from the rich against the poor.
Is she bulletproof?
Yeah, she breathes in.
Yeah, she gotta like. That's why when you hear her go, she's like she gotta like hold her breath. I don't like that sound effect.
I don't either. I'm like,
but
why?
It is what it is. But she gotta like hold her breath, and then for that certain amount of time, she's like invulnerable.
Oh, okay.
And it makes her super strong and all that kind of shit. So it's like breathing control helps her control her power.
Yeah, I was never mind.
What?
Nah.
Oh shit, this made me some wild.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It was.
She fine as hell though.
Yeah, she is.
The youngest can't control her powers.
No, not
Yeah,
yet.
she can't.
So she over here with the Aurora. What's that shit called? Isn't
Aurora
that
Borealis.
Aurora Borealis. There you go. She got that shit going on where it's like all these fucking fireflies and shit popping up, and now she just got shit surging through her. Like, I don't know her power. Like, I'm not really up on the Black Lightning comic like that, so I don't know what actually happens to her. But it's to the point where she's getting scared and she's hurting other people involuntarily. Like
she zapped her mom.
She zapped her mom. Like, get the fuck away from me, mom. and then zap bomb. And then she was with a homegirl and she started bugging out. Yeah. And she said, Keisha, go home. That's probably mad racist because her name ain't Keisha probably.
Bye, Felicia.
She was like, go home. And then the kid they killed quote unquote killed in the beginning, he came back to life in the bag. They was holding him in the black bag, carrying him somewhere, and then the nigga started shaking. My nigga, ain't no possible way in hell if I know somebody died and then I see their body in a bag and the bag starts shaking, I'm staying there. There's no fucking possible.
You don't want to see what happened?
Fuck no.
You don't want to know why this nigga miraculously alive?
No. Hell no. Fuck no. Shit, no.
Okay.
Bags moving. You was dead.
Yeah,
Checked your post. You was gone.
Well, maybe he
Bags
wasn't really that
shaking.
dead.
I'm out. Nope.
Maybe he wasn't that dead.
How the fuck you not that dead, B?
That's like if you work in the morgue and you
know,
hear
nigga.
something rumbling. Like,
Nigga, I quit. I'm out, nigga.
Y'all don't pay me enough for this shit.
Y'all don't
Yeah,
pay me
man.
enough to deal with fucking living dead niggas. Yo, what the nigga that came back and started eating mad niggas and then he got superpowers and then you can't stop him?
You're right.
Just a zombie super nigga.
That's what Black Lightning's for.
No. What if Black Light can't stop this super nigga?
That's what he got his 2 daughters for.
They gonna die too. Everybody gonna die. You got a super dead nigga? You can't kill him. What you gonna do?
Stab him in the neck with a heel.
You right. That seems to do the trick. What else happened?
I think that was it.
That's
That was
mostly
like
it.
for the- yeah.
So the show ended.
Henderson. His best friend found out.
Oh, you found out he was
who
Black
Oh,
Light?
yeah, you
Yeah.
told that nigga was upset.
Tell me,
Yeah,
Negro.
he was like,
Big man.
You better answer me, nigga.
nigga.
Yeah, I know they wanted to put a nigga in there,
Yeah,
but they
yeah,
like, we hit a nigga quota for the,
Yo,
for the
yeah,
episode.
like,
If
just
that
one.
was on
You get one.
Netflix, nigga, if you don't.
You gonna tell me, nigga?
That nigga was big man.
Yo, I could pinpoint where every nigga should have
Yeah.
been.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Exactly.
Really, my nigga?
Yeah.
What else? I think that was it. And then it ended with Robert Townsend telling them that the school's gonna be shut down.
Yeah.
Because at first they was just trying to do some shit with they were trying to make a decision on the board. Now they just decided to shut the shit down. He was like, "Yo, I resign. I just need these kids back in school."
Yeah.
What else? I think that was it.
Yeah, that was the end of it.
Yeah. What else we got? So Insecure. Season finale of Insecure. Nathan came back.
Yeah.
Nathan came back out of nowhere. He ran off to Houston. Came back. He tried to bring Issa some flowers because he knew it was a birthday. Then Molly cock blocked that whole shit. And then she sent that nigga on his way. That nigga was determined. He left the flowers at the door. And then Molly surprised Issa with a trip to go see The Last Dragon.
Yeah.
Yo, is The Last Dragon a good movie?
Yes, it is. Well,
Probably not.
No, but I'm talking about like now. Does it
hold up?
Does it
so?
hold up?
I haven't seen
way?
it. I haven't seen it in so long. I'm gonna say probably not, but it's just a classic. So you say
yeah.
fuck it.
Kiss my conference.
You just
It's my Converse is a classic,
Come on,
nigga.
man.
You just like let it. I'm like we're talking like is it like still a good like it was good for the time, but is it like I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while.
just has-
It might actually be just fucking
Can you
perfect.
teach me some moves?
Yeah, it just has epic shit like that, like catching bullets
Yeah.
with his teeth. Nigga, please. It's just like that's just some shit you remember forever.
Yo, tell me you ain't get hype when that nigga got the glow for the first
soul-
time.
Yeah, he did.
nigga.
That nigga got the glow for the first time.
The Black
the
Super
master.
Saiyan, nigga. Showing
That
up.
nigga said, "I am."
am.
Nigga said, "Yo, what the fuck? The fuck is super nigga?"
Black Super Saiyan, nigga.
And then what happened? What else happened in Insecure? Oh yeah, she met up with Lawrence at that little graveyard shit,
Yeah,
watching the
yeah.
movie.
And it was being
They
mad
was
friendly.
talking. A nigga brought
Flirting and shit.
nigga brought her favorite candy. Like, oh, you remember? Like, bitch, of course. Like,
We was
fuck,
dating for like 7
Right?
years. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna forget.
dumbass.
Yeah.
So and then they was having a conversation and then like something clicked in Lawrence's head where he was like, you know what, I shouldn't move backwards. I should try to pursue something new. And then he went out with that chick that Issa was getting cool with, but unbeknownst to her, that's Issa X, and they don't know each other. They just know that they just know that they trying to work together to get some shit popping. And
Yeah.
then
So I'm sure that's gonna probably come up during the next season.
yeah, like somehow she's divorced. I don't know if that's gonna play a role in the next season where like her husband come back or some shit.
Yeah, the fight Lawrence word.
Yeah, like yo, you sometimes you gotta beat niggas up.
I don't believe in violence, but okay.
Yo, nah, for dating my ex, you gotta get beat up sometimes. Not saying that I do that, but I'm just saying like sometimes you gotta
Sometimes you gotta fuck a nigga up.
slap niggas and then get fucking orders on you and shit.
Well, you pop up a bitch.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Definitely.
I forgot all about that.
Niggas talking shit, so I had to do it. What else happened in the episode? Issa got mad at Molly for turning Nathan away.
Yeah.
Molly apologized to Asian dude, saying that she was going through some shit. I'm sorry, I was bugging.
Told you she was bugging, nigga.
She was
Yeah,
bugging.
I know she was bugging, but it was like I've never heard a woman say I'm sorry. So it was like
Wait, you have to beg
Also,
for that shit.
yes.
Did she actually say I'm sorry,
No,
or
she
did
just-
she just said
No,
it
she
in
said
a way?
she was sorry.
I can't remember if she actually said the words "I'm sorry" or she just said like, "Listen,
yeah,
I was
I don't remember she said I'm sorry.
bugging slightly." Like,
I think she said she was sorry.
But
She might have. I'm not gonna take it away from her when she did. I'm just saying I don't remember her saying those actual words.
like women got a way of saying I'm sorry. Like I called you, didn't I? Like,
yeah, like, saying,
like bitch, that's not. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Well, you
saying-
probably skewed it because they never start off with the I'm sorry. They always explain some bullshit to why they were acting like that. Then they say
what
I'm
she
sorry.
did. Yeah, so
Well,
probably.
it was
Like,
on my
nigga, I wanna
period.
hear all that.
I was on my period, and then I had a bad day at work. You know, I was like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Yo.
Nigga.
All right. What else happened?
I think that was mostly it.
I feel like I'm missing something, but that shit came out like 3 weeks ago.
So
Yeah,
so it ended with Nathan coming back to Issa. No, he texted Issa, then he hit her with the come outside. I want to talk, and then they was talking real quick, and then she didn't immediately take him back. She was like, I gotta
think
about some stuff. I think she's like content with like not knowing.
Well, I think she was
like,
the way I felt like it ended, like she was ready to just kind of just do her own thing.
Yeah, like
not worry about that nigga.
She was like, I can't worry about other people. Like she's like trying to figure out who she is and what she wants. So she was like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. Like she got her apartment together. Mm-hmm. She finally was in a comfortable space. They played that dope ass song at the end. Matter of fact, they played The Glow.
Yeah.
At the end of the episode, and I was like, I never heard that version. That shit is fucking fire. And then that was it. I think it just ended with her being content with herself and like whatever happens type of shit.
Yeah, we'll see what happens next season.
Yeah. What's
Like
next?
Daniel coming back.
Yeah, Daniel's gonna come back. Like it's no doubt in my mind. Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't see it, so that's on y'all. I'm gonna eat my.
What is this, like the 11th and 12th episode?
Yeah.
What happened in the 11th episode? You got to remind me a little bit.
No, we only doing.
It was the 11th and the 12th, I think.
Just 12. Whichever, because the last one we did was with Kenny.
Yeah,
Life, and then this one is when
Kenny died.
Aaron goes talk to her homie.
Oh yeah,
Mom, and that's the
that was the thing.
episode.
They was talking to the dude from the first season that had a connection with Aaron and his father. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like he was like he was talking to Aaron. He was like something about you look like your mother, but you have your father's eyes.
Yeah.
Like your determination is like your dad's. And I guess he was kind of blaming his father for what the fuck happened?
Nah, nigga, don't tell me I got my daddy out there. Don't be looking at me or my dad like that.
No, he wasn't blaming. So I guess so basically it was a little bit of a backstory on Aaron's dad and his mom, kind of.
Yeah, and him.
So yeah, and him a little bit. So it's the guy that was their trainer when they were getting ready into the academy, when they had to like
Scouts.
The scouts, when they had to like get the balance on the situation before they could use the actual gear stuff, like when they're doing the training stuff. So it's a bald-headed dude, I guess. So I guess the backstory for Aaron's dad is he like randomly popped up outside of the wall without any memory or any or at least that's what he said, or any knowledge of the world, and this is the first person he met, and they became friends. And he was like teaching them about the world and all that kind of stuff. And I guess they frequented this bar where Aaron's mom worked, and he was secretly in love with her, but she fell for Aaron's dad.
Yo, he wanted the cheeks bad.
Yeah, he wanted
This motherfucker went out for a scouting mission, came back, you like, whose kid is that?
Yeah.
It's my kid.
That's
fucking bitch.
Yo,
He was like,
that's the worst shit. When you see her first,
Yeah.
she ain't feeling you, but she feeling your boy. I'm like,
nigga.
got you.
Yep, he definitely felt the type of way. So he felt the way, and so basically, and they basically showed he was trying to sabotage. So I guess he had some resentment for that.
Yeah.
So he tried to sabotage Aaron when he was going into the scouts. Because remember when Aaron was trying to balance on the thing, and he couldn't balance, and it was like, oh, but he pulled it off because like, oh, it was broke when they showed him like actually tampering with the thing, like making because he didn't want him to join the scouts. But basically, it's just he got some information.
Was that for protection though?
Or maybe it might have been for protection. You're right. I interpreted it as him just being type jealous.
It could have been protection because he'd been behind the wall and shit like that. And I guess Aaron's father was calling him special. Yeah, couldn't find out this motherfucker. He was just like, I'm just the nigga on the sideline that just to witness the shit. I'm just a witness.
Not special.
Yeah. Like that shit was kind of it was a depressing episode.
Yeah, it was just. It was just showing Aaron's dad. It was just showing Aaron's dad. He's a doctor, curing plagues and helping people's lives. And then the Titan attacks, kills Aaron's mom. So then Aaron's dad takes him out to the woods. It's like, yo, we gotta go. He's told the dude, don't follow us.
In the first episode, didn't his mom die?
Yeah.
Okay, so did I miss something?
No.
Between the first and the second episode?
No, that's what I'm saying. They didn't show this part in the actual first and
Yeah, a
second
lot
episode.
of shit they don't show.
So it kind of explains what happened. So it shows them getting attacked. Well, they don't show it, but whatever. The Titan breaks through, eats his mom.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron's dad finds out. So Aaron's dad takes Aaron to the woods. He does whatever. I guess that's when he turns Aaron to a Titan. Has Aaron eat him so that he turns into a Titan shifter, but he doesn't know any of this shit. Puts the key around his neck so that he can whatever the key's for. And then the dude that was his friend that was in love with his mom goes out into the woods, finds Aaron unconscious, knocked out. So he brings him back and he just puts him in the shelter with Armin and Misoka. So then he doesn't have any recollection. So that's kind of just, so to him it's just his mom died and he wakes up in his place kind of thing. I think because his dad messed with his memory too. I think a little bit when he turned into a Titan. So then that kind of explains.
So being that his dad messed with his memory, does that mean that his dad is in relation to that royal family?
I don't know. They didn't explain it yet, but he's got to know something. They just haven't explained what yet.
Because it's not like you could just mess with a nigga memory and like you can't just like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. He don't remember it. He don't remember it. Maybe it's the transformation that messes with his memory or something. Maybe that's what messed him up a little bit or something. I don't know. We just know he don't really remember nothing. He just knows his mom died and he wakes up in the place. He don't remember turning into a Titan. He doesn't remember eating his dad. He doesn't remember any of that kind of stuff. So we don't know if it's just the effect of the serum or there's more at play, obviously. So we gotta wait and see.
Okay.
And that was it. That was only because I think they skipped a week because the tsunami or something happened over in Japan or something, I think.
It was an episode 12 that came out.
Oh, there was another episode? I must have missed one.
Yeah, it was one. What was this one about? Let me see if I can remember. This one, it's a lot of backstory. This one was more about Mikasa.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was about her, basically her explaining why she has to protect Eren and shit like that. A whole bunch of shit. Like it's like a blur because a lot of this shit is just backstory just to get you, amped because they're about to take the wall back. Yeah. They're about to take the wall back. So they just got a lot of filler episodes. And I hope that they don't do the same thing Naruto does and keep showing filler episodes of backstory to sway me off this shit.
Take from them everything, but give them nothing.
Well, yeah, like
that's a bar.
Yeah, no, it is. Leonidas was in here.
Yeah, it was. But that's basically what the 12 episode was about. It's all about Mikasa and her. She had a kind of like a fucked up life.
Isn't that episode old?
Nah,
that's when she was in the cabin and the people come in the house.
Backstory. It's just mad backstory.
So they just showed it again.
They showed it again, but they just showed it in more detail.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't really nothing new. It was just it was one thing that was kind of weird. I guess there was this magician talking about he was like a hypnotist, and he had this kind of like mirror mask on. Like this nigga looked like Cobra Commander. But anyway, like he was like telling Mikasa that I can make you a murderer. And he was just basically talking to her or whatever. Then it was like a flash of light or something like that. Come to find out, Mikasa stabbed him. And come to find out, the dude just faked it. He was like, oh, he's a street performer. So come to find out, he kind of made Mikasa a murderer. How he was trying to, it was just mad wild. A lot of this stuff is like symbolism and shit.
Well, yeah, it's that psychological shit.
Yeah, but Mikasa might as well just fuck Eren at this point. Like,
she gonna?
Might as well.
But they're like 12, so you gotta wait.
Yeah, but that's mad fiending.
Yeah, they're like 12. You gotta give them some time. You gotta let them wait till the puberty hit.
Nigga, they 12.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, I don't know if they're actually 12.
I don't know if they're 12, but
no, they can't be 12.
They're young.
12?
I mean, are you really thinking about pussy when big Titans is eating you and niggas just trying to shoot you and kill you?
I mean, yes. It be your last day.
How, my nigga?
Yeah,
if it's your last day.
What he just said. You never know. You might as well knock it out right quick.
If they teenagers, I'm with it.
Yeah, if they teenagers, especially if you're teenagers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta be a teenager to fucking do that little flying. Yeah, man.
Be like
Armin, I don't know. This motherfucker
be fucking around that shit in the trees like that. Shit. Wow.
Pound it out. Yo, it'd be like some Scooby Doo shit. You and Daphne go over there. Right? You and Scoob go over there. We're gonna go this way. Pound it out real quick. Did you guys find the monster?
Nah, man.
I ain't find shit, bruh. What else we got? Big Mouth. Season 2.
Yo, that shit.
Did you watch it?
I ain't watching it.
Yo, that shit is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I love that stupid show.
Yo, but it's a lot of people don't like the show. You ever know that?
No, people don't. person I've come across who's
Yo.
seen it liked it.
You go on Twitter, a lot of motherfuckers do not like that show. They say, "Oh, this is mad vulgar. This is trash." But
That's the
It's them
point.
conservative, sensitive, fucking stupid people like, oh, this shit isn't intended
Yo,
for.
I will say this though, Big Mouth is a wild ass watch. To have somebody walk in on you watching if they don't know nothing about the show.
Right.
If they don't know nothing about the show and they just walk in and watch.
I saw some shit where like I think the little girl was topless.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I was like, that's
Yeah.
kind of
it was,
wild.
it was
a
like a
wild
topless
watch.
song.
Yeah.
like,
Adolescent breasts. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of good on that.
yeah, but,
So
well,
why-
it's not that
You
bad.
gotta watch the whole show within context. It makes it. Well, I don't know if it ever makes sense, but
It does. It really does. If you think about it, it goes. It's talking about kids going through puberty.
Yeah.
and what they go through.
and it's trying to teach the girls to accept,
Yeah, like,
accept their bodies as they are.
Yeah, like Nick. He was fucking with the Spanish chick.
Yeah.
and he touched the boob for the first time.
Lit.
He met their brothers, and their brothers was like jokey with him, and he
Yeah.
was being jokey back. He's like,
Yeah,
I like
I
him.
like it. He cool,
But
he
but
cool.
you know, his hormone monster was this fucking
Decrepit, falling
Yeah.
apart ass nigga. Fucking missing the eye,
yeah.
one
And
leg
he was
and
like
shit.
he was like trying to get him out of the friend zone, and he kept showing the friend zone meter.
Like, everything he was doing is like, nope.
Yeah. And then I guess his hormone monster, he went away or some shit like
He,
that.
like,
He got
retired or some
he
shit.
got another one that was
Yeah.
like mad immature.
He was, like,
so
new at it.
he was touching the breast. He's like, yeah, stick your tongue down her mouth. Yeah, stick your penis in her.
Yeah, you gotta watch the show. It's a wild show.
Yeah,
and then the shame monster showed up.
Yeah.
It's like
Shame Wizard.
That sound
Shame
like rape.
Wizard. Huh?
What?
That sound like rape.
Shame Wizard?
No, put your tongue down.
He was making out with her.
your
But well,
penis
he was
in her.
making out
He's
with her.
making
and,
out with
like,
her
he's
in
like
the
he's
it's
like
like
I get it.
It's the
But
voice back in
like,
here trying to
you
tell him to
can't
do
go
too
from-
much.
You can't go from first to home.
That's the whole point. He wasn't listening to the dude, but
Yeah.
it's like the voice in the back of your head telling you to do
Yeah.
wild shit. Be like, nah, I can't do that wild shit right now. I gotta like be cool
Yeah.
with it. Like, but in the back of his head, it's like, stick your tongue down her throat.
Oh, what's
Put your dick on her face. Like it's like shit like that.
I went through that recently, but yeah, go ahead.
See?
what's the gym teacher name?
Oh,
I forgot his fucking name. Like the gym teacher never had sex before, right?
Yeah.
So
That nigga's a 40-year-old virgin.
he was
yeah, he was, but he banged down dudes' moms.
until he knocked J Mom out the box.
Yeah.
Made thick
Yo.
and wet.
Yo, did you know? Never mind. I'll tell you off my.
Nah, say it.
Nah, it was niggas. It was teachers at Wilbur Cross that was knocking down niggas' moms.
Oh, I believe it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know who it was. You know who it was? Was it Mr.
Remember our
Conley?
gym teacher?
Oh, Affy? No, it was not
No.
Affy. What's that nigga name?
The big diesel white nigga.
I know you're talking about. I can't remember the nigga name.
I think at one point he was knocking down
Nah.
real shit.
Word?
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting it.
Yo.
Sometimes you gotta do it,
And then the
nigga.
crazy shit is,
Sometimes you
when you
gotta
go to
do it.
report card conference, you don't even go to the gym.
Nah, you don't need to.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, you gotta be in gym. Cool. With a gym teacher at home.
Yo, that's crazy.
I don't know, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot what I was saying, nigga.
Nah, like the gym teacher's about to bang down the dude's mom.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like he really didn't know what the fuck he was doing. And he had the same hormone monster as Nick
had it
the little
first.
kid.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Why you his hormone monster too?" He's like, "Yeah." So this motherfucker finally got some ass. But it was funny how like the exchange happened. Like he was like, "Oh, what do I do?" He's just hitting the thighs and shit. He was like, "Wait, hold up." He's like, "Oh my god!" And then it just showed a train going into the tunnel, and then
Yeah.
like mad other trains came out of his mouth. He was like, "Oh, my penis is about to vomit."
Yeah.
Ow!
You remember the first time you got some pussy?
Hell yeah! Well, I faked my orgasm the first time.
Nah, I just didn't come. I was fucking for like an hour. Like,
Exactly, and I faked it.
Legit, like an hour.
Yo.
I was like, am I doing it wrong? The second time I did it, I was like, oh,
Right?
He's like, oh, that's better.
Nah, I faked that shit.
can we do this 3 more times?
Immediately.
I want to do this
Every day. Every day. Every chance I can get.
Yeah. I had a meme one day, like a long time ago. I made a meme. Like as soon as a nigga get pussy, like the Pokemon song came on. I wanna be the very best no one ever was.
That's how it be. Yo. Now it's like, there's so many different vaginas out there. So many different varieties.
Gotta catch them all.
Big ones, small ones.
Asian ones. Puerto Rican ones. Dominican ones. Brazilian ones.
Dominican ones.
These white ones. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
The white ones make you feel like you getting like your reparations and shit. Like every white girl I smash, I feel like I'm doing this for my ancestors.
Doing this for Kunta.
Yo.
Doing this for my great grandfathers.
Doing this for these niggas in South Virginia.
Yo, white girls be gonna do wild shit.
Is it story time with Bobby?
Do I feel like doing it?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, fuck it, yo.
Fuck, I'll do it.
Yep.
It's a special day for me, so go ahead.
Why is it a special day for you?
My birthday.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it is?
Oh, happy birthday, nigga.
Word.
Facebook ain't tell me. Usually Facebook tell me.
Today that we recording on my birthday, but by the time it's come out,
Oh, it's gonna be
it's my birthday.
Oh, see, lying ass nigga.
Nigga, it's Wednesday right now.
Nah, you're right.
Yo, this shit gonna be up ASAP.
Birthday. Special day, yes. Real nigga was born.
It's your fucking birthday.
Goddamn right, Drake.
God, not Drake. It's your motherfucking
Happy birthday to Eminem, Wyclef.
It's a celebration.
Shout out to real niggas. October 17th, real niggas is born.
It's your birthday.
Over yo.
It's your birthday.
Drake, don't call me baby.
It's your
Oh, man.
fucking birthday.
Yeah. Birthday in this house.
Yeah. All right, but Bobby's story time, please.
Yeah, so anyway. This was...
Wait, I gotta introduce it.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you do?
And now, story time with Bobby.
You may catch me in a pair of photo strippies, matching cat laser blades in my gums. Bobby.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, this was like, let me see, 8-9 years ago, right? And it was this white chick named that I was fucking with from Milford. What happened?
No, go ahead. I'm
Reminiscing.
scared. I'm scared.
Well, you feel like you had an experience.
I don't even know what you're gonna say.
All right. But anyway, this is like
White girl. Yes, I had that experience.
Yeah, this is like Thanksgiving, if I remember. Yeah, so I was at home. I was just at home and shit like that. This is when I was producing this shit.
How you gonna crack cheeks on fucking
Thanksgiving?
The day that they stole all this land.
Hey, shit.
That's why.
Yeah.
Niggas raped and pillaged and gave us smallpox. Niggas say, you know what? Probably gonna go with it today. Today is the day to give me. Yeah, Bobby's like 3% Cherokee or some shit.
Yeah,
Exactly. Doing it for his peoples.
Got you.
Yeah. So anyway, she hit me up and she was like, "Oh, do you want to hang out?" So I wasn't doing shit. Like this was when I was producing at the time. I wasn't doing shit. I was just at home doing nothing. So I was like, all right. And this is one thing I hate about her, that she always
said I hate about her.
Yo, she always puts me in a position where I don't know the niggas and I'm just the awkward one out. So basically she picked me up, whatever, but she picked it was her other white friend and this Puerto Rican dude. It's a Spanish dude. They lived in the Hill. So we was at the house, whatever, we was drinking.
Oh, you was her trophy nigga.
I think so. I think I was the token nigga.
Nah, you was like, hey, I bought a black guy.
Well, she was one of those white girls that just only fuck with black guys.
Oh, she grew up in the hood. Oh,
Yeah, like one of them white chicks that'd be like when a song come on, she's like, this is my jam, like one of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so so we're there, whatever. And then the Puerto Rican dude was mad cool. Like he was like mad jokey and shit. I got along with him. So him and his girl went to the back, whatever, and I'm sitting here with this white chick. So I'm like so she just took my hand, whatever, went to the back, and like, yo, we fucking on the ground with like covers and shit. So
I can't act like I haven't done it before.
I know. Like, so now I'm like, yo, this is so fucking disrespectful. Like, we do not know this nigga's house or nothing like that. We just in some other room.
You never fucked somebody random ass house before?
Yeah, I have, but I don't know. It was just mad awkward. And
I've
like,
done that mad times.
yeah, and like, she was like the only white chick that don't suck dick. Out of all the white chicks, that one doesn't suck dick. So
you stopped talking to her that day?
Yeah.
well, it wasn't. Nah, I had to clap the cheeks. So,
You had to clap that back. White girls don't have cheeks.
yeah,
That's a lie.
They got long backs.
Yeah,
That's a
long
lie.
back.
These chicks is out here evolving. That's
Yeah,
why
they-
chicks
now.
Oh,
Evolving.
But anyway, like
Whole polyraths out here.
yeah, plank bitches.
Yo,
So,
yo, they can only evolve if you got the link cable. Like, you have to trade them. These white girls are trade only.
you gotta give them an HM1.
Yo, it's a lot of golems out here. It's also a lot of my champs out here. Couple of like polyrath. Couple Gengars though. You gotta clap them and ghost them. They real. Is that too far? My birthday.
But you got a nerve to talk about us and shit.
Right.
God damn. Continue.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm on the forest making the shit out of this. So out of nowhere, I'm smacking it, and I know she's feeling it, but out of nowhere, she was like, "Come in my face," and I was like, "Huh?" It kind of threw me off.
No, you know what? That's not just with white chicks. I've had that happen with many race women.
Yeah, but that shit was like just like mad random.
Like they be asking you where you want to come. I'm like, bitch, I'm going for the gusto.
Everywhere.
Go for gusto.
Gusto. Bring your fucking forehead here.
Yeah, shit, I'd be like the ScatterShot in Contra. What? The ScatterShot?
Yeah, niggas is wild.
Yo, G, mark that. name this episode of ScatterShot.
Y'all niggas know the code like up, up, down, down, left, right, B-A, B-A, select, start.
Oh, God! Oh!
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Oh, but that was the wild story. This shit.
All right.
What we was talking about?
Damn, man, I'm off.
We were talking about Big Mouth.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
Well,
I think.
yeah, we can end it on that note.
Yeah.
Go watch Big Mouth.
Yeah, watch it.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, watch it. It's funny.
2 seasons.
Big Mouth. Yeah, okay, so
Yeah.
that's done. All right, so Teen Titans on the DC app. It's fucking fly out here. On
Yeah.
the Teen Titans episode 1 on the DC app. Yeah, I know I ain't watching, so that's y'all too.
You want to start, Ash?
I'll start. You know what? I fucking liked it.
I did too. I did too.
And I'm not gonna lie, seeing it on the TV, she ain't look that bad.
Yeah, she ain't look that bad.
She ain't look that bad.
And it's kind of explained.
No, wait, say sorry.
What? No, she's still a whore.
Yeah, she's
No,
on
she's
purpose
still-
though.
Yeah, on purpose. But we was correct.
Yeah,
She do look like a hoe out here.
yeah.
She do. So we're defending.
Yo, I tried.
What? We're defending.
I tried.
That's what she was.
Okay,
She
okay.
was where was she? I think she was in Germany, right?
Yeah, or somewhere.
Yeah, it was Germany because somebody said
foreign
9,
language.
and I was like, okay, all right, yeah.
Some foreign
yeah,
place
Nazi.
that I don't speak English.
I know that word.
She's speaking Deutschland.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, the shit is I only watched the first episode because that's the only thing that was available so far. Because they're doing it like a weekly release thing, which I think is kind of stupid. But whatever.
I don't know.
Because they have all the episodes, they have episodes up there that just locked until whenever. I'm like, oh, that's stupid. But anyway, so this shit started with somebody getting clapped.
Yeah.
And they showed it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, Raven's mom.
So the
got,
brains get blown down. And this nigga Robin
Yeah.
gave these
like,
niggas
the
the business. I'm talking, he kicked a nigga in his fucking ankle. This shit went fucking bust a window open, dragged his nigga face out through the window, put his face in the glass, and dragged his face across the window glass. I was like,
Yo.
all right, dog, you doing God's work.
Yo, good. Yo, good fight choreography sells everything. Yo, they had better fight choreography than fucking Iron Fist.
Yeah.
That's always hot. Yo, anything's better than Iron Fist. Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But yeah, Robin with the stab, and then like, yo, this motherfucker was mad violent. Like he busted glass in the window and then took the dude's head and then rammed it across it. He was just sliding the shit across it. I was like, yo, this motherfucker was like mad.
Oh yeah,
violent.
and he did the same thing. He slammed the dude's face into a brick wall and dragged his face across the brick wall. I was like, damn, dog.
Yeah, man.
He was knocked out when you put his face into the wall.
As far as his costume, like, yo, this motherfucker he's a believable Robin.
Yeah.
He's a real believer.
She was good.
What else happened? Let's go to Starfire. I think she got amnesia or some shit.
Yeah, she got amnesia. She doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know what she was doing. So she was in the middle of doing something wild crazy. She was for whatever reason looking for Raven. We don't know why. She was looking for her. Like her scene opens up with her in a car. Like after a car accident, she's woke up. She don't remember where she is. She go back to a hotel. Apparently, she was like a big deal. She had like a whole top floor hotel. She was out here tooting and booting or whatever she was doing. But she had guap. So she had the whole spot.
Ain't no lies.
Some dude was tied up in the thing, tried to shank her up. She whooped his ass real quick. And then she went to this club with some dude that was on the phone trying to figure out, like, oh, you played me, I was in love with you. She's like, I don't remember much, but I remember I can guarantee you I didn't love you, nigga. I was like, damn, that's dirty. That nigga was about to cry. That nigga was about to cry. He's like, I love you. And I was like, damn, nigga, all right, relax. But
Starfire got that fire?
Apparently, well, she definitely got the fire because she melted. She burned them niggas to a crisp.
Yeah, she did.
Like, this nigga shot the gun at her, and she, like, I guess like automatically her powers reacted to it and just fucking melted the nigga gun in his hand. This nigga fucking just dead.
Yeah,
turned to ash. I was like, all right, nigga, cool. I'm sorry I was talking shit this whole time. I apologize. Just don't kill me like that.
Yeah.
The only thing I didn't like. Well, there's probably a few more things, but one of the things that's really stuck in my head I didn't really like was the end with Beast Boy.
Yeah. Stealing all that for a game.
Yeah, like I'm fine that he stole the game and everything. I'm like, out of everything that you transform into is, why the fuck do you transform into a Bengal tiger to steal video games out of like a Best Buy?
Yeah, and
like everything you could have turned into.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that store owner. I would have clapped that motherfucker real quick.
I mean, you seen a green? How often you see green fucking tigers, nigga?
Yeah. How often you see tigers, nigga?
Yeah, man.
How often you see green tigers then?
I don't know. I don't know when the last time I seen anything.
Oh shit! I guess I'm the juice.
Is that it?
I'm drinking now.
Raven, let me see. Raven can't control her powers.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck her powers are right now. Yeah. She's like possessed by like some demon creature thing, I guess.
Yeah, because she kind of went in the nigga's mouth and then
like
this motherfucker vomited. Then she
vomited blood. She would have went in the nigga's mouth.
Cool. Robin. He's a detective. He's a detective, and like people in the precinct or whatever, they know that he's from Gotham, and it was like, yo, what's wrong with him? He's like, I don't know, things didn't go wrong with his last partner. Yeah. He's like, well, what happened to him? I don't know, probably got gassed by a clown. It's like mad, like
I think they said Joker. They even named their name called Joker.
Yeah. They basically throwing like subliminal, shots and shit like, Gotham City's fucked up.
Gotham City's super fucked up.
We're in Detroit. Like that Detroit is any better, but okay.
Well, real life Detroit not. Maybe Gotham, Titans Detroit is a utopia, but real life Detroit got niggas in it.
Yeah, but I liked it. I really liked it.
Yeah, I was so surprised.
At first, I was like, yo, I think they're going a little too dark, but maybe it'll be like a light side of it eventually with the Beast Boy being comic relief.
Yeah.
Like I think it'll shed some
lighten some things up a little bit.
Raven being dark, I understand, but Starfire being a little dark, I kind of was like, eh.
Yeah, but that's only because she's like
she doesn't
remember nothing, so she might not even really be like super dark once she probably picks up her personality more or something.
On her home planet, isn't she like a warrior? And
she's like a princess or something
and
like
she
that.
royalty as well.
Yeah.
So,
but I wish.
But I don't know if she has any of that memory.
Yeah, I wish it was that ignorant Starfire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like learning about the world.
What's this? A burger? Like some crazy shit like that.
Well, I guess was the amnesia part sort of is probably gonna surface that a little bit, like, cause she doesn't really remember a lot, so she's still learning about things, maybe in a way, but it's not necessarily, she's an alien, because they haven't. I don't even know if she's actually an alien or not in this or not.
I don't know neither. I hope so.
Yeah, the wig still doesn't look that great.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay,
but
I just hope that that's just the disguise to pull this off.
Well, I'm sure the wig. I think the wig is permanent.
Because I did read something where she tried on the actual suit.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I think they
all get suits. Actually,
yeah. I don't even think we're gonna see it. We might not see it this season. We might see it the next season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it was cool. The backstory for Robin: he stopped being Robin for a year.
Yeah.
So he just living in Detroit, and like the whole time, for a while, he had like this briefcase, I guess, with a thumbprint. Thing on it, like he's trying to fight the urge of being Robin, but he's like, I gotta go do these Robin things in these streets.
Yeah, I gotta go be Robin.
What this motherfucker had, a Porsche?
Yeah, he.
We was picking up Raven. He was like, "Where'd you get this from?" The family or you? Yeah.
Like, it's like from the circus. It's like not the family you thinking of.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. The Flying Graces. You see, Robin's family,
die.
Dick Grace's family die.
Yo, they do that in every adaptation.
Yeah, I know.
They show niggas like, oh, I almost caught you. Oh, did somebody cut this shit? Oh, everybody dead on the ground except me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was like a fast way to kind of connect him to Raven.
Yeah.
And get an idea of which Robin you're dealing with, because she like was having visions of that. So when she met him, she's like, "It's you. You're the boy from the circus." So like, and that's not something that no one who doesn't know him would know. So like, how does this little fucking 14-year-old girl know about this shit?
Yeah.
That happened however many years ago now. So yeah, didn't hate it. I was surprised, and I was like, I actually I'm like looking forward to watching the next. I wanted to watch the next episode right after that first episode, but I was like, oh, it's locked. I was like, well, that's stupid. I want to watch the next episode, but I was like,
Gotcha.
got me. I was like,
Gotcha, bitch.
now will it stay good? I don't know, but the first episode, I was like,
Yeah.
First
not
episode
that
with
bad.
peace.
I'm with
I
it.
was like, hey,
They gave it a 6. Somebody gave it a 6. I forgot who it was. It's like it wasn't that low. It was not that low.
nah.
Now, when it comes, we got to stop trusting these actual like critics and stuff like
Yeah,
that. But
yeah.
since we're talking about low scores, let's talk about the fucking coup de grace. What we've been waiting for, motherfucking Venom. Right. So I saw Venom. It's one thing I did see on this fucking list. I liked it.
Me too.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Now, if you go out there, if you go in there without the bias and just go in there to watch a movie, wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's fine.
Now, being that Rotten Tomatoes gave it a what? Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a 30. The audience gave it an 89. Metacritic gave it a 35. IGN gave it a 4 out of 10.
That was dumb.
But if you look at, but it made 80 million opening weekend.
Yeah. And I think it's number 1 this weekend so far too.
Yeah. Over that Lady Gaga movie.
Yeah.
So, what's the disconnect? Okay, before we get to that, how did y'all like the movie?
I liked it.
I thought it was just okay. It wasn't as bad as they said it was. It wasn't as good as they said it was. It was just like right in the middle. It was just like, okay.
Okay, yeah.
To
It's
me.
a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah. But I can
Now, what
You can nitpick and probably
Yeah, so,
Yeah,
so,
yeah, I
so
can.
what didn't you like about the movie?
I'll tell you what I did like first. The best thing about it to me was Eddie Brock and Venom's relationship.
yes, absolutely.
That was the best thing. That saved that shit.
yes.
And the SWAT team fight.
bite their heads off.
Yeah. Bite their heads up and pile them in the corner. Yeah, that shit. And then when he said, jump out the window, then he took the elevator, he's like, pussy. Yeah, see, that was funny. See, that was funny. But they shouldn't have shown that SWAT team clip because when I seen it, I was like,
Y'all saw this.
Yeah.
that's the best fight scene. So, nitpicking. How he got fired is kind of a rookie mistake.
No, it's kind of like
It was a
you know,
rookie mistake.
No, well, no,
It was just
it's-
establishing the character of who he is.
Yeah, it's kind of like I gave you too many chances already, and you just gonna go ahead and disobey orders and
Again.
No,
just
it
go.
wasn't. Nope, it wasn't because of that. He didn't cite his sources. I'm like, come on, man. Like you,
That's
you
not why he
were
got fired.
expert.
No, it's not why you
Yeah,
got fired.
that is why he got fired.
No,
because
he told them. All right, you're going after this company. Where's your sources?
No,
you did all this. Where's your sources? I don't have them.
He was going to interview the dude. He was like, "Yo, keep it peaceful."
Yeah.
But then he went in there and started talking about all the dead bodies that was being used in that experiment. He was like, you know, the interview was over. Then the word got back to his boss. He was like, "Yo, I gotta let you go. I can't."
That's not
really
why he
fuck
got
with you."
fired.
And then
though. That's not why he got fired.
that's why he got fired. But he was like, if
This-
it's credible, then maybe we'll
Yeah,
continue
but-
with
that
it.
was the straw.
Yeah,
Wanna
but
story.
then he couldn't write out his girl, so it's like,
So okay, so then
I'm
you
gonna
just
bite that bullet.
Yeah, so you're not listening.
that was
So
a
like,
rookie
it's not
mistake.
just because it wasn't because of not citing the sources, because he wasn't listening and believe. But at the end of the day, he was trying to be a reporter. So it's like, if you give me like the source and it's like something credible, then we'll go with this. But otherwise, you gotta go because
just-
you're not
just all
doing what we
fucking
trying to ask
hearsay.
you to do. Yeah.
I feel like that was a lazy writing.
It could have been, but it made sense.
Well, because they basically they had to give him a reason
See,
to
that's
not
just me.
have the
That's just
job.
me. That's just
and-
me nitpicking the shit.
Yeah.
That's just me nitpicking the shit. But what else I didn't like? The beginning of it was kind of like slow. Well, it
Yeah.
was like the first 10, 15 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, I don't
30
like
minutes.
movies like that where it take you like you know why the fuck I'm here. Why it takes so long for you to introduce the characters that I'm here for? Okay, so you introduce I think it was it Riot?
Yeah.
Riot was going through all them people, fucking them up and killing them. But then
Yeah.
it took you so long to get to actual like Venom, to see Venom. You saw like little
Yeah.
flashes when he confronted his neighbor,
Yeah.
and then it was like for Venom to actually get some action. It was like it took a whole like 25 minutes, half hour.
Yeah.
Did. But when he was around, like, you know, there's a lot of it. But like, I just feel like a lot of that shit is forgettable because they don't have the R-rated content in it.
Now, would an R rating have saved it from the critics?
Probably not.
No.
Because critics gonna hate. Like, we already know.
but with R rating comes blood. There comes more cursing. What you assume? Because I think why they gave Venom that rating is because like a lot of people that critique the movie are like these comic book purists. So it's like, all right, so he's already not in New York. He's on a whole
San
nother
Diego.
coast. The backstory, like the fucking emblem on his chest, like the fights. I don't. It just didn't coincide with the comic book the way I guess they grew up or how they know Venom. So it gave that's what gave them like the 4s and the 35s and all them low ass scores, which try to deter people from watching it.
I don't know if that's the case. I think well, one thing first people gotta understand, for anybody, for anything, a review is just a person's opinion of what they felt about the movie. Doesn't mean the movie's gonna be good or bad to you. Yeah, so you gotta take that. I'm just talking to people in general about reviews, so about how much weight you should put on reviews. If it's something that you want to watch, you should just, if you want to watch it. Reviews kind of give you an idea. So there's that, and then the whole thing with Rotten Tomatoes is that Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic, they're aggregate sites. So all they do is take all the sites, all the scores they get everywhere else, put them together and compile a number. So it's like, we took 20 reviews. Out of 20 reviews, this is the score that it got. It's not like Rotten Tomatoes
4 on IGN?
Yeah, IGN gave it 4, but that's that person's opinion. But if you ask somebody else that works there, they might have a high review. Like, that's the thing, you gotta give it out. This is just somebody's opinion. They happen to be backed by the company per se, whatever, but it's really just a person's opinion. It's like, you like the movie,
Yo,
and
I
you
haven't
wrote about
heard
it.
one person say that they didn't like the movie.
Yeah, people who actually saw the movie. But critics, for whatever reason, didn't like them. I guess they were more critical, I guess, because the story was blah. It wasn't that great.
See,
the reasoning behind stuff wasn't that great.
It wasn't
so I
that
think
great.
that if you're like a film critic, you pride yourself on being like a film critic, maybe that you see something like this and like, oh well, this isn't that good.
That's kind of like how I was looking at it, because you remember the lady on the street that took the papers and tried to sell it to him?
Yeah.
She got kidnapped by them.
She just happens to be the one.
Yeah, they could have used that as motivation for Eddie Brock to even do that.
Oh, yeah, he could be looking for her.
Yeah, because it was like he just came up with it on his own. He could have been walking down the street and be like, hey, what happened to so and so? Oh, she signed up
Maria.
to. Yeah, like
fucking Maria.
Well, I mean, he's seen her anyway, but it. See, this is me.
Always a Maria.
Yeah, but that part was like, I mean, you said you wasn't gonna do it, but this lady's following you around and telling you that she needs your help. Now you're gonna do it like out of a whim. Like there's no motivational drive behind it. You could have used that lady that was on the street for motivational drive to do that. That's what I was looking at it like. And
my nigga, he lost his whole life, so it's like so in like 6 months, so from the time he did that bullshit, he lost his job, he lost his girl, he lost his career, like his career. He's like
apartment.
blacklisted, like he's living
Can't
in
get a job nowhere.
bullshit apartment. Like he's looking for like dishwasher jobs in a fucking newspaper. Like his life is fucked. So when his lady's like, yo, you the only person I know that'll take the story on, somebody that actually gave a fuck when it was time to give a fuck, or before anybody knew what was going on, you was asking the right questions. Nobody wanted to listen. So it's like, who else can we go to? It's like, oh, I'm going to go to Eddie. Maybe he wants to do it. Maybe he still has that same fire. He wants to do it. He wound up doing it. He was like, yo, I ain't got shit else. Why not take a fucking chance and go ahead and do it? And then he got a fucking symbiote as a friend now. Just live inside his body.
Yeah. Shout out to Venom though. Shit was lit.
Now, they did bite niggas' heads off. And like I said, they wasn't showing it.
yeah,
But he did it.
that's what I'm talking about. That it needed R-rated content, because a lot of that shit is forgettable. Like the end, in the store, like that shit. I didn't really care about it because you don't see it, and then he just walks off like, oh well.
I think they possibly did that. This is like a theory in my own head. I think they possibly did that shit because of when they were going to release it. So if you release it on Columbus Day weekend and it's an R-rated movie, how many people that are in the like how many people that can actually see that movie are going to go see that movie? I don't think it would have made 80 million if it was R-rated like that.
It's in October.
Yeah, but it's also during like a holiday weekend, so like kids off from school. What you want to do with the kids? Take them to a PG-13 movie. Take them to a comic book movie. They love Venom. They love Spider-Man. They love all that comic book shit. Take them to see that shit. 80 million.
Yeah, I mean, rated R movies, they cut a big portion of their audience out.
Yeah,
because you can't bring kids. Because a kid can't just go buy a ticket on his own. So you lose.
But all right. See,
that's why a lot of movies. That's why a lot of.
So you're saying it wouldn't have made it much? Is what you're saying?
It's a possibility.
It wouldn't have made 80 million.
You sure about that?
No. It would have made 80 million, but not opening weekend. Like opening weekend numbers is big. So now, off of that, they can greenlight a sequel. they can like definitely green light to see like, hey, this shit did such and such numbers, and like Venom 2 is probably gonna be a PG-13 movie.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
That's like a lot of these scary movies nowadays aren't rated
but
R.
my thing is, how you gonna do a PG-13 movie with
Carnage? Oh, let's talk about that wig.
Yeah, that wig was
Woody
horrible.
Harrelson. What the fuck was that?
That wig is wild.
First of all, I didn't want to see Woody Harrelson. That's my nigga.
I like Woody Harrelson.
I love Woody Harrelson.
Not that wig.
Ever since White Man Can't Jump, I love Woody Harrelson. And Bill fucking Murray, I love that nigga. But that wig was
not Ed Holmes.
nah.
He had the Starfire wig.
Had the Starfire budget. Nah. Not
I don't. I just feel like they're making the same mistake with the Wolverine origin shit. Like what you gonna do? You're gonna make this sequel PG-13, another sequel PG-13, then the last one you're just gonna go out and go R-rated like Wolverine. That's what you're gonna do?
If they even make it to the last one.
That's what I'm saying. How can you have a kitty Carnage? You can't have this motherfucker threw a baby out the window. You can't.
Oh yeah, and then Spider-Man and him tried to go save that
Yeah,
shit. Oh
come
God,
on,
the baby.
man. I'm like, come on, man.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I doubt they're gonna make it.
Oh yeah, and
Rated R,
they
bro.
also answer my question of how the fuck you gonna make a Venom movie without Spider-Man. They just move that nigga to a whole nother coast and like, hey, that nigga don't exist.
I mean, he exists. They just ain't talking about
Yeah,
him.
like yo, you live on a whole nother coast, my nigga. Like he just don't exist. Like
Yeah,
this is what it is.
Had nothing to do with this.
I don't like this is just me nitpicking, but in the movie, I don't like the fact that they mention kryptonite.
Oh, you one of them people?
Yeah, that shit kind of made me. I was like,
I
why?
didn't think anything of it.
I was like, come on, man.
What? Superman can't exist? Comic books can't exist? He can't be a comic book character?
Nah, man.
In a real world? Oh, okay.
I was like, all right, man. That'd be like if you watch Aquaman and they fucking mention Stark Tower. What you gonna do? It's like,
Is it different? Like, now, is it Stark Tower a real place in Aquaman's world? Or
kryptonite
is it,
ain't real nowhere.
that's my point, but it's like but it's a, how do I say it?
Don't mention kryptonite.
It's like, it's a thing for weakness. Like, it's just a term for
Well, you just hate the
saying-
shots thrown.
for saying
yeah,
weakness.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I
So it's just
I
like-
get it at with that, but it's just like you're a writer. You could have compared it to something like there's a room full of writers. You could have compared that to something else.
What's Marvel's kryptonite?
What's Marvel's kryptonite? Who has a weakness against something?
Like that? I don't know. I'm sure lots of niggas got lots of weaknesses, but not no flowing
Well,
glue,
like
green
Iron
space
Man,
rock.
Iron Man, like the bank. I don't
Well,
know.
Iron Man is Iron Man is alcohol.
bank freeze all your shit. Then what you got? You fucking broke. Now you ain't Iron Man no more.
Iron Man's weakness is alcohol.
Oh yeah, he does become an alcoholic, and the Avengers get dismantled. 'cause
Yeah,
of that.
after they get, that's when he get his shit to fucking Riri
Yeah.
Wilson. He becomes like an alcoholic.
Well, he been
falls
an
off
alcohol
and
before that.
then- I mean, it's way before that, but that's like his like rebuilding, like that's his rebrand shit. He was like, all right, I'm gonna get this little black girl to fuck shit up for me.
Yeah, but they're never gonna do that shit in the Marvel movies.
Now,
Oh yeah, another thing.
What up?
Remember you was talking about how that CGI fight is gonna end up on screen? That shit did look
Horrible.
wild and horrible.
This shit
I'm
was
telling you,
horrible.
like he was gray, he was black.
Couldn't tell the difference.
e-
He wasn't even like black. And then they fought at night
Yeah.
in front
like-
of steel.
Yeah.
That shit looks stupid.
It really did. I got Black Panther vibes from that shit.
And that's
but
the only
worse.
Yeah, the Black Panther final fight wasn't that great because the CGI.
Yeah.
stuff.
Was it?
And that's the only thing that kind of makes me slightly worried about a second movie. Is like they're just gonna be repeating the same thing. They're just gonna fight another symbiote.
Yeah.
Another symbiote on symbiote fight. Like,
The villain was trash.
yeah,
That dude
was
he
trash.
whatever.
I don't get his motive.
He was just a means to an end.
Yeah,
he was just a means. That's the
plot
the whole
device.
thing. Yeah,
A
it's
plot
just-
device.
And I think that's maybe the critics' whole maybe gripe with the movie. I didn't read
There's a
read
whole
any
lot of plot
reviews.
devices in
So
that shit.
now-
It's just like a means to an end, just
Yeah.
to make it so that Venom is here,
But now we know there's a whole planet of
full of them.
symbiotes.
Yeah,
And now we know
so that threat is looming. Somewhere.
one of them's dead.
yeah,
Off rip. So, and then I don't like how they try to make Venom like a bitch.
he was a loser.
Yeah, man,
like a
I was a
fucking
loser.
loser.
That was what I called you, loser. And you're like,
And then like Riot, and then Riot was some type of
Boss Hog.
yeah, like some
Yeah, like the boss, nigga.
Nigga,
Like, what
fuck
the
him, nigga. I'm Venom.
yeah.
I'm the Venom, nigga.
Damn.
Damn.
Fuck out of here, nigga. And then like also, I didn't like how they was giving the symbiotes to all these different people, and they was dying off of them.
Yeah.
But then they just give it to Eddie and his girl, and they okay.
Yeah, like,
like just off rip, and then she bit somebody's head off, and then it was like.
I don't-
okay, so all of a sudden she could take the symbiote and she's just okay with like in her body and shit. She's cool.
Well, no. Well, they already established that you could host the Venom, just not for a long period of time.
But
it's just certain people. So she had. I mean, it's just
Maria had it for like what 4 or 5 days, and then she died.
Then she died. She had it for like a half hour, and then she gave it up. So like, it's cool.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think depending on the whole.
But everybody was physically fucked up when they had it, and this shit left. Like they like. Before the
Yeah, like that dude that he gave it to him, that nigga did that real quick.
All the fucking organs was shutting down.
Well, I was gonna say, I think it depends on the whole. Like, obviously, more hosts are more compatible, so they could last longer in there, and then him and Brock or whatever.
Oh, I get it, because Brock was beating it, so like they
Maybe
DNA is kind of. I get it.
I mean, yeah, her pH balance is perfect for it.
So what do y'all rate Venom?
I give it a 7.5.
Oh shit! I give it a 7. I liked it. I wanted to see it again.
I'd watch it again.
I'd watch it again.
It wouldn't be something I seek out, but if it's on TV again or something, I'd be like, oh, you know, fuck it, I'll watch it.
I wanted to go to the movies and see it. I liked it.
And I laughed. I laughed at stuff.
I dead ass like from the hut, like chuckle.
Yeah, I generally found stuff funny.
That's what I was saying. Like the best thing that saved the movie was the Eddie Brock and Venom relationship,
which also makes me look forward to a sequel, because then they don't have to worry about the whole bullshit to get them together to be together from rip and hopefully make a better.
But I do think they could have went more in depth to why he even changed his mind. Venom changed his mind. I mean,
yeah.
What was he eating? The cheese doodles or some shit? Well, no, tater tots.
Tater tots,
yeah. Tater tots.
Straight raw
like
chickens
shit? Yeah.
and dead chicken. It was like, oh,
shit out the garbage and all that types of wild shit.
When he first got Venom inside of that sounds weird. When he first got the
we know what it is.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
and he was throwing up and shit, and doing mad shit.
Yeah. I think that's because he ate that shit out the trash. I think that's why.
Yeah, he was like, "What's wrong with me?"
He's like,
nigga, you just dug in the trash, ate some fucking 3-day-old chicken.
Got the heavy, nigga. That's what's wrong with you.
Yep, that's not cool. But what do you rate the movie 1 out of 10, Bobby? 1 out of 10.
I'll give it a
symbiotes.
Symbiotes. I give it I'll give it a 7. It passed with a 7.
7.
Oh yeah, shout out to them for changing that line too.
Yeah, they did. I heard that shit.
What they saying? Symbiotes?
Yeah, symbiotes.
Like
What the
oatmeal?
fuck she was saying?
What
Yeah.
you talking about, bitch?
All right, so we give Venom a 7. I guess all around that would be like a 7.25.
That's our Rotten Tomatoes score.
As a fucking median. What do y'all give Big Mouth season?
Big
Oh
Mouth?
shit, that's like an 8.5, 9.
Yeah.
9.27.
Yeah.
That shit up there. Big Mouth is the funniest shit.
Yeah, see, this makes every time there's a show on Netflix that goes like that just pushes the fucking envelope. I think of Disenchantment being trash.
Wasted potential.
Yeah, so if Big Mouth can do that, because they really
they wild out.
ham with that shit. I was watching the last season. I was like, was the last season just as raunchy? I'm watching this shit like, nah.
It was a little wild, but not like this.
Nah, not like this. They had whole like orchestrated songs about titties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Like,
wow.
wild.
Wow.
Really uncomfortable.
Mad wild.
I'm gonna watch it though.
Oh, watch it.
I don't know.
Lefties, righties, like.
Shout out to titties.
Facts.
Let's see. Dragon Ball trailer. Broly trailer. How we feel about that? Did that give us more insight on the movie and what we should be expecting in backstories and?
It made me want to really watch it now.
Well, yeah. Goku's mom is canon.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's about it.
What else happened? It was a lot of shit. They actually showed Vegeta's dad, Vegeta, Goku. They actually had them. I think they're gonna show more Planet Vegeta.
Yeah, I think so. Little backstory.
Yo, does Frieza have another brother?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
That was his dad.
I don't know if Cool is canon or not.
That was his dad that showed.
Yeah, that was his dad.
What's his dad name?
King Cold. Yeah, I think.
I could have swore it was somebody else because
Cooler.
No, I know Frieza, Cooler.
No, it's another one. His great.
It was somebody.
Chill.
Something like that.
Yeah, his great grandfather, something like that.
Some shit like that. It was like
Oh, when he
went back in time.
Yeah.
Movie. Yeah.
But yeah, the trailer looked dope.
Yeah.
You know,
I just hope
2-minute trailer.
Yeah, it's a 2-minute trailer. Ain't really nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
but they showed a lot of shit.
They
like
escaped in capsules. Like cool.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, some shit.
Yeah, we already know we got that from that. Yeah. But I don't think they're gonna make Broly a retard this time. I'm sorry, I just had to say it because he was though.
That.
See, because this time, this is why I don't think so. Because this time,
It's called. Never mind. Shut up.
Yeah, stop.
Yeah, I stopped myself.
Because this time Akira got his hands on it. Before he didn't write Broly, he didn't create him, he didn't do any of that. That's why it was so like abstract and crazy and just you know, all right, this is just big buff nigga that just fuck shit up. It's not that anymore. Like now he has more of a purpose.
Yeah.
But Akira, like, it's something. I think he has Alzheimer's a little bit because he really forgets his characters a lot.
No, that's a fact. But then again, I guess you figure it's been what, 30 years?
Yeah.
40 years? You remember every single thing that you wrote like fucking 17 years ago?
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's like that's like one of the reasons why like Little Trunks and Goten didn't have tails because he just forgot the Saints had tails.
Yeah.
Like he just forgot when he was drawing. Like he just forgot.
How old is this motherfucker? Is he like 70, 80? He gotta
He's
be.
gotta be like, yeah, he's gotta be up there.
He gotta be like Stan Lee age or some shit like that.
I don't know if he's that old.
Yeah, that's old.
Stan Lee is like.
Oh yeah, Stan Lee's cameo. I forgot about that. I almost forgot. This motherfucker's in everything though.
Yo,
Yeah.
when Stan Lee finally goes,
It's gonna be a sad day.
it's gonna be a sad fucking day.
Even though I'm sure he said the word nigga with the R at the end.
I don't think so. He's Jewish.
That nigga 93 years old and he was alive in like the 50s, so he definitely said nigga wrong.
Nah, I don't think he made the X-Men for, you know.
At least once he
That
said
doesn't mean he
it.
never said.
Yeah.
You can make the X-Men and say nigger.
Yeah, he could.
I'm just saying. Shout out to Stan Lee. He cool though. I'm just saying. He definitely said nigger.
All right, so boom, right? I got this idea for the X-Men. Let's name it after this nigger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, these niggas are having a revolution. I gotta have an idea.
exactly.
I make for a good comic book.
Come on, Jack Kirby.
Exactly.
Let's draw these niggers, but let's make them white.
Exactly.
Let's see. Yo, Netflix canceled Iron Fist. Yo,
Good
riddance.
yo.
Nah, when it's starting to get
I
good
feel like
though.
it was my fault.
Yeah, because you didn't watch it.
I didn't go watch this
Not
shit like I
enough
was
people watched
supposed to. So it was like, yo,
Right, and it was right when it was starting to really get better, and it ended on like a cool kind of cliffhanger where I was interested to see where that stuff would go.
everything was
It's
good.
like,
We got Daredevil 2 seasons. We
Yeah.
got Jessica Jones 2 seasons. We got Luke Cage 2 seasons. Then we checked. Then we thought we had it with
Iron
this
Fist
shit.
2 seasons, gone.
Then Iron Fist 2 seasons. Then they just axed that whole shit.
Fuck you, Daddy.
Yeah, fuck. Now, I don't think that means that's the end of the Defenders. I think that what they're gonna try to do is incorporate him more in Luke Cage season 3.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, I saw
Season
something
3.
where they said that he'll still show up in the other shows, just not his own
It makes
show.
more sense for Luke Cage. Like, why don't you make the
Heroes for Hire.
Heroes for Hire shit?
See, this, you know, this furthers the argument that we had that motherfuckers really had a gripe against Luke Cage. Because how the fuck does Luke Cage not get canceled, but Iron Fist does?
Yo, niggas like
'Cause Luke Cage is a better show?
liked Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Luke Cage is just a
They
better
like
show?
seeing a black superhero. You like when you turn on Netflix and you see all this shit that you like, and you're like, oh, we have a really, really black superhero.
A nigga.
Oh, a nigga from Harlem.
Yeah. You remember they gave that shit a low rating, season 2?
Yeah,
Luke Cage?
IGN again.
fuck
somebody's
IGN,
opinion.
man.
Again, that's
Like,
somebody's opinion of the show. It's not universal.
I
It's
think
just that
IGN 's
one
racist.
person's opinion.
You know,
It's possible. It's not the dude who.
you know what? I heard something that kind of made sense to me, but I didn't want to be the one to say it. Like the issue with Luke Cage is Michael Coulter.
I know what you're talking about.
It's a fight choreography.
Nah,
No,
well,
it's just
that
him.
he not black enough.
Oh, you're not black enough?
He's not quote
He not
unquote
cool.
black.
Oh, because
He's not
he got a white,
cool
white
enough.
wife?
Nah, it's just
no,
like the
'cause-
energy that he has
Yeah,
doesn't match Luke Cage's
there's a-
energy.
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
How people feel Luke Cage should be. He's not
when
cool enough.
When he speaks,
As
he's
a-
like, hey, brother. Like,
Yeah, he
brother.
doesn't- yeah, he doesn't-
brother.
Yo,
nigga.
the dab did it for me. I was
Yeah, it
like,
did,
you know
it
what?
did.
Something's off with this nigga.
I ain't even want to
Dab
talk about
was-
that,
the
but you
dab
just brought
was-
it up.
The dab was not good.
But Iron Fist, was the cancellation justified?
That's a tough question to answer. I guess. I mean,
Well,
financially,
all right.
yeah, probably.
All
Right?
right, so y'all both agree that season 2 was better than season 1.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely.
By a long shot.
Yes.
Now, because I think personally, because season 1 was so bad,
A lot of people didn't bother.
A lot of people didn't bother to go to season 2. They was like, they probably got through a quarter or at least a half or finished all of season 1 and be like, you know what? This shit was so trash. I don't even want to go back to it if they got a season 2.
Facts.
All the casual fans, like, I'm not fucking with it. So they probably got at least half of the people that they got from season 1. They probably got half of that in season 2.
Yeah.
But everyone that likes comic books and all this shit, they went and
Watched
watched
it,
it just, you know, all right, this is good, but it wasn't enough.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So, like, I guess, like I said, on a financial standpoint, I'm sure it does make sense. It's justified. If you're not getting the viewers that you need to justify these costs, you got to cut the shit. And Netflix,
But you would risk that at the expense of trying to create a universe or trying to further this the Defenders.
well, here's the thing. It's an amorphous thing. They can introduce a whole new character that they can add into the show and they'll replace him. if they had to, and they're not getting rid of the character completely because it still show up in other Netflix Marvel properties, so he's not completely gone. He just won't have his own show. So then you cut the cost because now you're not paying for a whole new show. And Netflix, though Netflix does cancel stuff, it's not super often they cancel things. They do cancel things, but it's very most of the time they give stuff a chance for a while.
This show had to be doing bad,
especially for a Marvel show. Which sucks because Daredevil comes out next week, and I've been seeing everybody talk about it, and they're saying this shit is crap. Season 3, so it's horrible.
I mean, shit, they still got Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher. So they got Punisher. They still got Jessica Jones. They got Daredevil.
That showed the weaker link.
So they replace him with Punisher.
Yeah, and Danny Rand, like out of all the characters with the Marvels and Netflix, he had the worst character development. This motherfucker's still a bitch. Still a bitch.
He just really.
He has his little spurts of I'm gonna do this.
He's really mild mannered and all his chi.
I hate
Kunlun.
I hate his optimism. I hate that shit.
I think they picked the wrong people to do the project. I think that's, and you didn't know that until after you made the project. And I think they went in the wrong direction with it. And I think
I never liked him. Let me just say it.
I didn't mind Finn Jones, but they could have got somebody better.
Yeah, I never liked him.
The show, like the choice, what they decided to do with the first season. Like you said, it was just so not good that it probably did turn off a lot of people to come into the second season, which I do think is stronger. And I like the ending with Colleen, even though I didn't like that they did it because I was just like, just take your powers and be a man about it, but whatever.
Yeah, see, he's
I liked the idea of it because I like Colleen's character, and I was like, it'd be cool to see her as Iron Fist to see what she does with it and do all that kind of stuff. And then now we will never get to see what that happens.
Yeah, I think you'll still see her with Misty Stone. Yo, I'd rather see Misty Stone and Colleen than Danny.
Yeah, which maybe that opens. And here's the thing:
shit, it was more of them than Danny. Now that I think about it,
yeah, they had a lot of.
It was more Misty Stone and Colleen than Danny.
Yeah.
Now that I think about that shit.
And again, here's the thing: all they said is that they canceled Iron Fist. What if they do another series? What if they do a Heroes for Hire series or something like that? What if they decide to do something else that's not Iron Fist centric, but now it's the character's still incorporated? So we don't know what the plan is. So it's possible they could still do something. It just won't be Iron Fist per se. It could be whatever the fuck they decide to do. So the character's still going to be around. We'll see what the future holds.
It's going to be Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Yeah, just like the comic book.
But all in all. Are you mad that you won't get a season 3?
No.
Okay, cool. Moving on. So Netflix, they buy a studio for $1 billion in New Mexico.
What's gonna happen is
that's a lot of fucking money.
But what's gonna happen is I read up on it. They're putting $1 million into it, and over 10 years they expect $1 billion back.
Oh, so like the investments.
At first, I thought they put $1 billion in it, which I don't think is a loss anyway if they would have done that. But they spent millions in New Mexico for a studio.
That's the same shit that this black dude that's
Willem
Medea.
Oh, Tyler Perry.
Same shit he did. That nigga bought a studio. He made all his movies out of there. That nigga fucking quadrupled his profit.
Yeah. So Netflix about to be on. I guess are they buying their shows from people and then just streaming them?
When you got that Netflix original shit on it, you bought that shit.
Some stuff they just produced themselves.
So they bought
the Marvel shows. I think they produced themselves out of pocket.
Yeah.
I think some stuff they might buy, but some stuff they actually produce on their own pocket. So it just depends on the show. I think
it's gonna be mad Netflix. Yo, Netflix is like this generation's HBO on crack.
Yo,
like, seriously.
Yo, HBO don't miss. Yo,
Netflix very rarely.
Netflix don't be missing a lot of times. I saw some shit where it said that within the past 3 months, Netflix put out over 300 plus hours of material.
Yeah, but that's Netflix's problem.
That's a lot of shit to watch. That's why I don't be watching the shit that we be having to review. It's just too much shit to watch, and ain't enough hours in a day.
Yeah, that's Netflix's problem. They got way too much shit, though.
Mad shit.
It's a good thing and it's a bad thing.
Because it's always something to watch. If
it's always something to watch, but then what the okay?
But then how much stuff is getting tossed by the wayside?
Exactly, so you can't really blame. Well, you can blame Iron Fist for getting canceled, but when you got
be a better show.
So much shit to watch, it's like I can get to this shit when I get to it, but in some cases you can't. You gotta watch it when it come out.
Yeah,
because they'll fuck around and cancel that shit, and that shit be off. And shit was like, yo, I had 2 more episodes to go. Y'all niggas gonna fucking.
Well, yeah, that's the thing with Netflix. They won't remove it off the service. I doubt they just won't produce new episodes.
It'll just still be there.
Yeah. I guess. Now, let's talk about some gaming shit. Gang.
Gang.
Black Ops 4 has more Twitch viewership than Fortnite.
This week.
Hail to the motherfucking king, nigga.
I don't know. Listen, I'm just saying it's this.
It's
week.
hype beast. I know it's hype.
The
beast.
game just came out.
I know
Like,
it's hype beast.
let's talk about it 3 months from now if that happens.
But it was dead ass news. Like, yo, Black Ops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
has more viewers than Fortnite, the reigning king of everything gaming.
Yeah.
That was a
big
blip on the rail. Like,
yeah, that's big. No, that's big, and hopefully, shout outs to I don't know Twitch streamers. I don't know who to shout out, but like it's like because the game just came out Friday, so of course a lot of people are streaming. A lot of people are gonna want to see it because they're gonna, maybe if they hadn't picked up the game, they want to see what it looks like and all that shit.
Right.
But Fortnite has been out for like 8 months, a year, or whatever. Fucking been on top. So we'll see who stays on top like 2-3 months from now once the hype over the new game dies down.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Call of Duty ain't no slouch for their content.
Oh,
They
no.
give you a lot of shit.
Definitely. I'm not saying that they couldn't overthrow Fortnite. I'm just saying there's a difference between it came out Friday, so on Friday, it's mad numbers versus next year, it's still on top.
Real quick, do y'all personally know anyone that has played the campaign mode in Fortnite?
I didn't even know there was a campaign
Nobody bought
mode
that shit
in Fortnite.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
I don't even play.
You gotta buy the real game.
You gotta buy the real game.
Fuck that game. I don't play that
Nobody's
shit.
bought that shit.
I think it's like the zombie mode in
Yeah, it is.
Black Ops, where it's just like you have to build shit and you have to. It's like this post-apocalyptic shit where it's like you got to stop these zombies from coming in. Then you just go from level to level to level type of shit.
I'll
But
just make that shit free.
yo, I dead ass want to play that shit, but I don't want to pay $50 for that shit when I know like nobody's gonna play with me.
But they just being
like
stingy.
I don't like nobody's gonna play with me
Bobby
no,
will.
you're not. No, I'm
he's
buying that
not.
game.
for
I'm not buying that
$50.
game. Why would I buy it if it's free?
I don't know, nigga.
Like, yo,
I definitely ain't playing that shit.
Yo, that's the illest hustle. Yo, I want to play that shit just to see how trash it might be. Yeah, like yo, dead ass. They're hiding something. Everybody plays the multiplayer. This shit. Nobody plays the campaign. There's something in there. We're gonna find an Easter egg or some porn or some shit in there. It's gonna be some wild shit in there. I'm playing it. Fuck that. Buying that shit on my birthday.
Don't buy that shit. Buy fucking Red Dead, nigga. Fuck.
Yeah.
You gonna play with me?
Red Dead?
Yes.
It depends on what system you get it for.
We got some cowboy niggas.
Xbox.
Yeah, I'll probably play if you get an Xbox.
Yeah, I'm being
Probably.
Xbox.
I don't really play games multiplayer anymore.
You gonna fucking play with us? You gonna fucking play on Twitch with us, nigga?
Yeah, you gotta be
Yes.
Jim Hesh.
Yes.
Desperado.
Okay, I will play.
Rough Rider, no, you don't want none of this.
Yes, I will play.
Now, speaking of systems, so PS4.
Yo, I hope they have emojis in Red Dead.
They probably will.
So you can do the Jim West dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, if they have spiders,
If they have spiders,
No,
the game
I don't
is
I
want
just
over.
happen
Yeah.
to put a spider in that shit,
Oh, I win.
nigga, I will buy it for you. Now, PS4 is finally allowing people to change their usernames in early 2019.
About goddamn time.
I need this. Thank you, Jesus, Jehoshaphat, Buddha, Allah, all them niggas. I needed this shit.
How you gonna get the Sister Act version, nigga?
Huh?
Is this the-
That is the sister.
Nah, I mean you gotta have the one where this nigga hit the note.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then nigga-
Oh, when he just. Oh, that.
Don't ever
Alright,
disrespect me
my bad.
again,
I
nigga.
take it back.
Don't ever disrespect me,
that
nigga.
fucking Sunny High ass nigga had to hit that note.
I am out here.
Alright, I'm
Now
sorry.
I've been waiting for this shit ever since I made my.
The trash.
Yeah,
Damn, it was that bad?
that's not that bad, but it's
It's
just
just
like,
like-
I didn't want it no more.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like I've been Domino for like mad years. It's like
Plus, that's money that they missing out on because Xbox charges you for that
Xbox
shit.
been doing that
And they
shit.
charge you. So if they charge you $2 or $3 and niggas gonna want to change their shit, fuck it, I'll pay $2-3, change my name and keep it moving.
They about to make at least 10 mil first day.
At least, because
Well,
I'm.
they should let you do it free for first time. Do it free. I think that's what Xbox.
Nah,
did.
they not.
No, Xbox gave you a free pass first time.
I can't remember if they did or not. But
How long was that?
This was like way long ago. Like when they first started it. When they first started it, they was like, "Oh, you get
PS4
one."
ain't Xbox. They don't give a fuck about what y'all did.
Yeah, PS4 is like, fuck y'all,
Hey,
give me my
nigga
money.
better be like Spider-Man. You only get one. Something.
Now they also announced that they're working now. PlayStation, Sony, whoever the fuck, they also
Someone.
announced that they're working on their next gen console. So the PS5 is coming.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
We talked about that.
Yeah, we talking about it.
It was a theory, but
Now,
now it's official.
I bet y'all any amount of money this shit's gonna be called the PSV.
Oh,
Bet
not
you
the
any
Vita?
amount of money.
I hope not.
Like,
Oh, it might.
what
It
the
might.
fuck is the Roman numeral for 5?
V.
V.
PSV.
Or they could just call it PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I kind of.
No.
Yes.
They're gonna go with some next level
Let's not.
PSV.
PSV.
How about don't?
Yeah,
Let's
it rolls
not.
off the tongue better.
Nah, PlayStation 5 is no.
$10.
No, I don't bet.
See, pussy. So,
What is it gonna take? Like what?
y'all
3
excited?
years?
Y'all give a fuck?
Well, we're not gonna do this to like what? 3
Y'all
years?
want it yesterday? Like, what's up?
No, I can wait.
Now y'all could definitely
can
wait.
But I understand.
Excited, kinda.
Well,
but not really.
Have you heard what
It's
they're
like I'm
trying to
gonna
do?
buy this shit. What are they gonna do? Backward compatible shit. They're looking to do that kind of shit.
They're really, well, you know, they kind of lied to us this generation. They really did. You remember they was talking about the cloud gaming shit? Ain't none of that shit here now. But they talking about it for the next gen.
What do you mean?
Remember that they was so big on cloud gaming? They were talking about cloud gaming when Xbox One and PlayStation 4 was about to come out. They was heavy on cloud gaming, drilling that shit in our heads. We never got it. You don't remember that?
No.
They said that shit out of fucking
E3.
yes.
That was the reason why they was talking about having the Xbox always running, because they were trying to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, niggas didn't want that.
Well,
So it's like fuck y'all. So it's like fuck y'all then. That's why everybody went to PlayStation, because Xbox was talking that greasy shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we're going to buy a PlayStation. And guess what? Now we got 25 million billion sold. So fuck y'all.
talk about that shit is always on the internet. I think, man,
Yeah.
fuck you, bitch.
Now, Rockstar Games Bully 2 might actually happen this time.
Yeah, it's a theory. They're going by casting, because I guess they're casting. You know, they cast voice actors and stuff like that. And one of them came up as a college professor. And that alludes to Bully. If they do this, I'm not mad at. Yo, I was thinking about Rockstar. Yo, they got a hell of a fucking catalog.
Yeah.
I had
Hell
to
of
think
a
about it.
catalog.
You remember Midnight Club?
Yeah.
Love that game.
I wasn't
But the last
really,
one's trash.
I wasn't really into racing games.
Yeah, I suck at that shit.
Oh yeah, after Need for
I never
Speed, it was
played
kinda-
Bully. Is Bully good?
Yeah, it was
yes.
good. Yeah, it was
I
good.
can't get the fucking last achievement. And I'm still mad about that shit.
Why can't you get the last achievement?
I don't know what the fuck it is. I gotta look up
Google it. It's
You about to
fucking
Google it now?
2018. Google it.
fucking shit.
Yeah, we had game facts back then. What happened?
Google it. Go to Game Sages, nigga.
No, I know how to. Shut the fuck y'all. Sign into my shit. See
What else
fuck
they
is
had?
it?
Rockstar had a hell of a lot of shit. I want them to bring back Warriors and really bring it back.
Oh,
Manhunt.
yes.
Man,
Oh,
Manhunt was like Purge.
Man, that was my shit, nigga.
Manhunt was like Purge. Yo, you could.
What was it?
Yo, that shit would be crazy now. Manhunt, like the Purge.
Was it State of Decay? Did they have that too?
I don't think so.
No.
No,
I'm
not
thinking
State of
about
Decay.
Manhunt.
No, I'm thinking about some other wild shit. I can't. What was it? State of Emergency, maybe. Is that what it was? They had some. It wasn't. I don't think it was that good, but it was some other shit. I'm just thinking Rockstar games.
Manhunt like the Purge.
Shit would be dope.
Battle Royale, you drop motherfuckers in with
Drop
bats and
Yo,
fucking
used to
Plastic
sneak up-
bags.
Used to sneak up on niggas and kill them in all types of crazy.
nigga.
ass
That
ways,
game
yo.
would be a fucking
Kill a
hit.
nigga with a plastic bag. You know what wild shit is
real
that?
shit.
Just, nah, go night night.
Yo, that
Sometimes-
shit would
sometimes
be
you gotta choke niggas out.
crazy.
I suppose.
I hope Rockstar's listening.
No, they not.
Manhunt.
No, fuck that. People, make them
Manhunt,
listen.
nigga. Manhunt.
Listen, listeners. You like our shit and you tag Rockstar and you say, listen to us.
Oh yeah, one thing. Can y'all please tag somebody, share this with somebody, word of mouth. You know,
Please.
get the message out
Sure.
there. Tell somebody to tell somebody. Tell your friend to tell a friend. Please,
Please.
help us out. Help us help you. All
Please.
right?
Por favor, coño.
Putting out good content. When we try to put out good content, just spread the fucking word.
Help a nigga out, nigga.
Help a nigga out.
Nah, I'm
please.
sorry.
No, we not. Let's see. Robert Kirkman's company will take over Telltale's Walking Dead final season.
Shout out to Skybound.
How do you feel about that, Bobby?
I feel good.
You good?
You less angry now?
Yeah, I don't have to be
you
mad
good
anymore.
You ain't have to fight nobody now?
Yeah, I
Word.
ain't gotta fuck shit up.
Ain't have to choke nobody out?
Yeah, I ain't gotta call them niggas back for my money back.
It's cool. It makes sense, too. Robert Kirkman is the creator of Walking Dead, so he's like,
Yeah.
I'll finish the shit y'all fucked up.
That rarely happens, by the way.
Yeah.
What?
That the actual creator of the shit buys his shit back and finish it.
Yeah,
Something he made.
And I don't even know how much interaction with it he's really going to have, because I saw somewhere he's trying to get it and then get as many people who actually work in the game back to actually work on it to finish it. So, and they only have 2 more episodes left.
Yeah, but how
anyway.
many people are you going to get back after you fired them? So,
They want money.
yeah, but
I know. I don't know. Because
your
you'll be like, fuck y'all, I'm not
your
coming back for
morals
this.
have to come into play where it's like, yo, you want me to help you after you fired me in such a fucking embarrassing way.
Well, he didn't
Well, it
fire
wasn't
them.
them.
Robert Kirkman didn't fire him.
So who the fuck fired him?
Telltale. They're going to Skybound. That's
Yeah,
a completely
it's
different company.
Skybound
He's just
now.
trying to get some of the ex-employees from Telltale to
Yeah.
work, because obviously they know the systems and all that stuff, and they have everything worked out. So it'd be an easier transition to get them to work in the game than trying to get a whole bunch of new people. Obviously, they're not going to be able to get all of the people who worked on that shit.
Got you.
But he's trying to get some of them. So it's like, that's cool.
I don't even know how the fuck that even happened.
Yeah, I don't know. And I don't even know how it's going to work and how long it's going to take and time frames and financial, if people going to even fuck with the game anymore after that, because people's a little upset about what happened with the people. So, we'll see.
Now I'll still play it.
You'll still play it.
Yeah.
And there's only 2 episodes left, so,
Yeah.
I doubt anything's coming out this year, though. I'm pretty sure it's not going to come out the next year.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Man, they'll get it done. So now I saw 2 of these on the motherfucking internet, and somebody's gonna die at some point. So I've seen girlfriends delete their boyfriend's NBA 2K myplayer at like these high ass ratings. Now I don't know if this is dead ass a prank, or I don't know if it's something that they both coordinated. It was like, oh, I'm gonna do this, babe. I'm gonna record it. You react how you react. We're gonna fake break up, and this is it. I don't know what to believe, but I know if women start doing this shit for real, someone's gonna die. It's gonna be a spur of the moment thing where it's like, I'm really fucking upset, because when you first turn on 2K, even if you buy VC, the highest you can get is 80.
Yeah.
Off rip. Right?
Oh, wow, really? I didn't even know that.
Off rip. So you can't just buy VC and just
And
be
max
like
it
a
out.
fucking 99. You have to like grind that shit out, right? So it's to the point where one was deleted at a 93, one was deleted at a 92. Now, if this is the way that these men eat and make their money off of YouTube and Twitch and shit like that, we got to break up. You taking this fucking YouTube prank shit too far, where it's like, yo, you fucking up my income. You fucking up the way we eat, the way I live, the way I make money. I can't live the way I want to live because you want to fucking play around for the cameras. You gonna fuck around and die, and then some girl's gonna be like, oh, that's funny. I should do it to my boyfriend. Fox 11 News, bitch dead because she want to fucking. I saw one where I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if this was a prank or not. This girl was like, yo, he don't spend enough time with me or his daughter, their newborn daughter. She cut up some of the fucking CDs. So she cut up Madden. She cut up this NFL. No, she cut up Madden, NHL, UFC, FIFA. And FIFA. And then she left the 2K in the PlayStation. So he was like, hi, bitch. You ain't get this one. Stupid. Turns on this shit. None of his my players are there. And he had like 3 at like 90 something.
This nigga broke everything.
Every single piece. He broke the controller, the TV, what else? He just
Keyboard.
broke mad. Yo,
That
he
whole
was
section was
wildin'.
fucked up.
But it's to the fact that
He was crying.
Yo,
I didn't see that.
I've seen
Yeah.
one where a girl threw this nigga PlayStation in the pool,
Pool. I seen that.
and she was like, "Can't you get it back?" He was like, "No."
First off,
Everything
you're not,
is on the fucking. She was like, "It's not in the cloud, bitch." No, everything is on the system that you just threw in the fucking pool. And then she bought him another one. That don't fix shit. Y'all gonna wind up dying, and it won't be our fault.
it will be.
He gonna bleed. He gonna plead temporary insanity, and he gonna get off,
Fair enough.
and you gonna be dead.
Fair enough. I didn't even see the only one I saw was the one with the chick with the tattoos, and the dude with the 92, and I was like, I don't know if this is fake. It feels like it might not be, but homie was crying, and I was like, damn, dog, why you crying?
Ain't. This is
You
fucking.
don't do that.
Stop touching my shit.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna agree with anything
Yeah,
she
I know.
did. I'm just like, you don't have to cry about it either. But I understand that because he was just like the emotions, and he didn't know what else to do but cry.
from a young nigga perspective that like video games, I get it. But from a grown man perspective that like video
Don't
games,
touch my shit.
I don't get it.
What was a game? What was a game that you grinded like that, and then if it would have got deleted, you would have been pissed the fuck off?
Oh, Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah, something like that,
Final
maybe.
Fantasy Tactics, where I got all this shit. I got all these power ups. I got all this shit, and then like your memory card want to corrupt because you turned the shit off while it was saving or some shit.
I mean, anything you put a lot of time into.
Yeah, anything you put a lot of time. I remember that happened to my Gears
An
of War.
effort.
Yo, matter of fact, this happened to my boy with his fucking Xbox Red Ring.
Ooh.
And he had like it was an Xbox 360, so he had a fucking Gears of War. He was trying to beat that shit. That shit Red Ring. That shit was done. What happened? I've seen niggas PlayStations get thrown out on the street, memory cards missing, the hard drives fucked up, smashed in the street, games thrown all over the fucking what's the name? I'm like, yo, this y'all be taking shit we love and just want to destroy it. Like you could take something. You could take my phone.
Tom, I can get that back.
Yeah, you can get on the phone. I can't get another fucking my player. Like
I don't want to spend another fucking 80 hours trying to redo all this
it's
shit.
more than 80 hours.
Well,
though.
I'm just saying,
that's
whatever,
the crazy
yeah.
shit. Like you can't just be deleting niggas shit.
And then when I saw, like, he streams and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
that's like a
Pretty
YouTube
Boy
channel.
Fredo?
Or no, what?
Wasn't Pretty Boy Fredo?
Pretty Boy
So
Fredo, I
Fresh
think
or whatever,
it's
so-
strictly YouTube content with him and his girl. That was the one that she cut up the fucking CDs.
Yo,
and
she
shit.
got me mad when she was like, "It's just a game." Like, bitch, I was.
Yo, that
Yo.
just the game shit. I've heard that shit. And yo, I've balled up my fist. And been, yo, if you was a nigga,
Like, my shit just did the Arthur.
yes,
Automatically, like,
yo,
Yeah, like,
I swear,
yo,
I swear.
don't you tell me it's just a game.
Yo, if you had more testosterone, I swear to God,
Swing on
I
you.
It was a game. This fucking relationship.
break your face. Yo, this shit, yeah, bitch, it's just a relationship. I gotta get another girl that won't touch my shit. You gotta go.
bars. He's barred to the death, bitch.
Yo, nah, somebody gonna die.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I don't know. Don't do that shit. Like, don't
Stop
do that
touching
shit.
niggas' shit.
I just hate that. Yo, women
It's not
don't
funny.
respect-
If it's a prank, that's not. Where's the joke?
Yo, they're
If
so
it's a prank
selfish.
and you know it's a prank, cool. If you just doing this shit just to get a reaction and get a couple million views,
Fight you. I'm not gonna fight you because violence against
I
women is
can't.
not right. But
I can't fight you, but I
shake the shit out you.
Get in with an RKO.
yeah, near like a bed or some shit. You
What
gotta like,
what's homie's name for the elevator? I can't remember the nigga name right now.
Wait, what?
It don't even matter. I'm not gonna bring it. Let's not talk about that nigga.
but still, it's like you shouldn't
What's the nigga name?
You shouldn't be this emotional over video games. But I get it. Just like the fucking Yanette Garcia thing. Like, yo, you shouldn't have broke up with your girl over a video game. And then
Well, that's different though.
Nah, that's just like.
yo, all these niggas eat off of video games and fucking viral moments and shit like that.
So that feeds into the Yannick Garcia thing. Same thing.
No, it
It's
don't.
about making a money.
Oh yeah, it does.
It feeds
It
into
does.
our point. They're fucking with shit, and that's how they make their money. The same thing is, I make my money doing
yeah,
this.
but with the Yanette Garcia thing,
I get a new
he
bitch.
just said, yo, I don't have time for you.
Yeah, because I get this
need to
money.
practice. That shit with them chicks was a prank.
Yeah, that makes it worse.
I live with you. I love you. And you're gonna do
Don't
like
hurt
this?
me.
And then you hurt me.
Don't hurt me like this.
I'm pretty sure, like, dude with the Call of Duty thing was going through the same thing. That shit does
She's probably
not-
nagging this shit. She
Yeah,
probably
like-
pranked the nigga and cut all his shit up. Deleted all his Call of Duty data. Killed his character. Broke his controller. Some dumb shit.
I'm trying to think of what would that feel. You know what that would feel like? If you're playing a video game on super hard and you keep playing that last boss and you get the inch, like, you're like, I'm about to finally beat this dude. Your girl clicked the button off. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's
I was
what-
at the last achievement.
Yo,
Just walk out.
have you seen them videos where like niggas be playing Fortnite and their girlfriend or like a baby turns off the system by like accident?
Okay,
That's different if it's an accident, but still you be
No,
upset.
the baby turns it off by accident. The girlfriend be like, yo, I'm tired of you playing Fortnite.
Click. Oh no, we gotta fight.
And then you hear the Xbox. Like, yo, what you doing?
You can at least let me finish a match.
Yo, for real. Like, yo, you spending too much hours. Yo, if you can't fuck your girlfriend, like, I'm like, yo, what does she want that you're not giving her? Like, if she just want a nut, like, you fuck her for like a good 10 minutes, then go back to your game.
you know they just don't want that.
Yo,
She
girls don't
wants
want
time. She
Girl-
wants you to look her in the face.
Don't be fucking agreeing with these hoes, man.
I'm not agreeing. I'm telling you what she wants. She wants to look her in the face and act like you give a fuck about being in the same room
Yo,
with
girls
her
never want you to have fun without them.
just want you to lay with me. Yeah,
and do nothing.
Yeah, do nothing.
right? Like, what am I looking at? What,
Yo,
ceiling?
Nothing.
Shout out to Dakota.
You sucking his dick? Why we do nothing? You gonna suck this dick? No.
No, then I could be playing Fortnite then.
I could be playing Fortnite.
God damn.
That's how we make money. But chicks, if you listening, I don't know if we got any. We probably don't have.
We
any
probably have
female-
none.
Well,
Probably like one or two.
yeah.
But don't do that shit. So
Dog, don't do it.
Aquaman, new trailer comes out and he has the Aquaman comic book accurate suit on.
I
How do we feel
Like
about this?
Yeah, I thought it was like, oh shit, okay.
feel like they're showing way too
Too much?
but that shit is good as fuck.
Yeah, everything I saw in that little 5-minute clip. I was like, I don't hate this.
Yo, that fucking trailer, it's not
Movie
on-
can still be trash, but
Yeah, it could be. But the trailer for what they shown, the hype to this shit is kind of almost on the Infinity War shit, but not as much. I'm kind of getting that kind of vibe. Like, yo, this shit is like really, really good. Cause yo, that chase scene,
yeah, it should look crazy.
Yo,
yo, that shit
Niggas
look
just running through buildings like,
wow.
bolt tackling through buildings. Like,
And
move,
Black
move.
Manta, I like how Black Manta look. That damn suit,
Yeah,
That shit gotta be heavy as fuck.
it looks heavy as fuck.
yeah.
Fucking eye beaming niggas like, I do okay.
The jokes, I like the jokes in it where she's putting
just
the water
sweat.
on it.
It's
It was
like,
like
you could've just pissed
you could
on
have
it.
just pissed on it. That was funny. It was also Fifth Element shit.
Like,
oh, we
show
need
off.
water. Okay. All right.
Lilo das multipass.
Yeah.
Multi-pass. Yeah, nah, it looks good. Hopefully the movie's good. What is it? It's damn near November, so we got like 2 months basically before the shit comes out. We'll see what happens.
Definitely going to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. See Jason Momoa stabbing a nigga in the neck with a
I like
trident.
it. Look
Word, I'm with
good.
it.
The comic book accurate suit. Is this the most comic book accurate suit ever?
I believe.
Ever?
Yeah, ever.
I don't know ever,
Like,
but
no.
that I could think of. I think
which one?
probably.
Which
I don't
one?
know. I gotta think. Like I
can't
had to sit
even-
here and think. That's pretty. That's pretty
like,
up there.
Are we taking all comic book?
Yeah, every comic book. The most comic book accurate suit ever.
I mean, Iron Man. They had the Thor suit. Like Thor had the helmet for a little while, even though he don't really wear it like that.
Yeah, he did.
That's
what somebody mentioned that.
I mean, Hulk always got the purple pants on and
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like,
But this is why I think they said that, because I think Aquaman is like the most hardest to pull off a suit like
that shit was
and not-
Yo,
ridiculous.
he been the most
That shit's
bitch
ridiculous.
character nobody cared about.
Right?
Nobody cared about his suit.
Well,
His
that's
suit was yellow, well, like
inaccurate.
like an orangish yellow or
Orange and green.
orange and green, and nobody gave a fuck. It
And they
was
made
mad
fun of
simple.
him. They made fun of him in Family Guy when he was some girls getting raped on the beach. He was like, "Hey, what are you doing over there?" He's like, "Help me! If I was on land,
Nigga, they made a
Or
joke.
no, if it doesn't happen in the
threw a
water.
clamshell or some shit."
Dog, they make fun of him in South Park all the time. They call him Seaman. Yeah, he says Seaman. Like him and his friend Seaman. They're like, it's Seaman.
Hey, shit, everybody clowns this nigga. Fucking SpongeBob, Mermaid Man,
Old as fucking decrepit barnacle boy.
evil. This
Wait,
shit's
what are we
wild.
doing?
Barnacle boy, what the fuck?
But
Shout out to Aquaman.
it looks dope. I'm with it.
Yeah,
Now, what do you think about the Ruby Rose Batgirl costume?
It looked good.
I like. Yeah,
It looked good. I was like, oh shit.
yo, they was.
Yeah, but how much did they Photoshop that shit?
Oh, I'm sure a lot, maybe, but who knows?
I don't think so. It looks like the same way we seen Robin in Titan shit.
Yeah, and I think it's the same people who did that.
But I gotta actually see that shit visually, like moving around.
Yeah, I'm a dial
good as
back
still
from
shot.
pictures. Yeah, still shots and stuff. We're just gonna wait till we see it actually in action.
Okay.
Because you never know. Shit
Yeah,
could
they,
fucking-
there's people still hating. Still,
of course.
like, oh, they're so cosplayers. Like, well, yo,
what do you want?
it's CW. What do you want? Look at Black Lightning's suit.
Yeah, I
Fucking
hate,
yellow rainbow
I hate
shit on
Black
his-
Light. I hate Black Lightning.
Yeah, I
That's
fucking
one
hate
thing. The fucking shit looks stupid. They need to fix that. I'm hoping he gets a new suit. This
An
season.
upgrade or some shit.
I'm hoping they fix that.
Who's the white guy? I'm calling Raider.
Bambi?
Yeah, I call him Raider.
Fluorescent lights and this shit.
Yeah, you gotta change that fucking suit.
Yeah, please. Get a
Fucking
new one.
rainbows and shit. Is that a shout out for the LGBTQ? It would be. I'm just saying.
I
Like,
don't think so.
it do be like hidden shit.
I just think they just want to make it colorful and shit. And
I
different.
think they would
Like
do more
that.
black shit than they want to do equality shit.
No, it was daughter's gay. So
Which
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
older one?
she is.
Yeah,
Yep, the
the
older
older
one. She
one.
is. So it could be.
Oh damn.
but they don't. But they don't even make it. But it's not like a thing.
Yeah.
She's just gay, and that's just her character in the show. It's just happens to be gay. It's not like a
Thunder.
Thunder.
No. I saw it in his face. No. Oh, okay. Search for the Hell of Gotham will take
I'll put
place.
a clip in it and shit. I'm just like, you know.
I just felt like he was going. No. Will take place 10 years in the future. Gotham.
Yeah.
oh, where you mean where the fucking series should have started?
with an actual Batman.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, it definitely should have time jumped like every season. It should have just like time jumped from different Bruces. But
Should have just started.
yeah, so this is the last season anyway. So for like the last episode to be jumped,
It was like the 6th season or 5th season.
6, I think.
yeah,
But don't quote me.
5th or 6th or
I don't
something
watch
like
it, so I don't care.
yo, it was. I'm not gonna lie. It was a part in the series that kind of got me like, yo, what the fuck are they doing? Like when they tried to make Penguin gay.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
this
think you talked
motherfucker-
about that
yo,
before.
Yeah, this motherfucker was gay for Riddler, but Riddler wasn't having it. But then,
Ain't no questions here, boy.
they say no questions.
Whose butt has a sign that says "Do not enter"?
Yeah, you can tell he wasn't straight.
This guy.
Nah, it was-
Nigga. All right.
yeah.
Talk about
Oh shit.
me and shit.
Yo, I be wanting to say shit, but
You got some nerve, nigga. Got some type of fucking nerve. I can talk about us and shit, but you be saying the wild.
I know, right? Like I was gonna say some shit like Riddler probably gave him a question mark. It's like, yeah, you're not straight. Yeah, hold on to that.
All right. So, executive decision. We got to wrap up soon, right?
Okay.
So, how many topics y'all want to get to real quick?
What we got left?
We got like 5 or 6.
Okay.
So y'all want to do what? Suicide Squad.
Do that.
And Aladdin and Chris Evans or what?
I mean, Aladdin thing is just a teaser. There ain't not much there, so
Yeah, it was cool.
I didn't
yeah,
like
it's
it.
cool. Yeah,
You didn't like it? You wasn't fucking with it?
Like the Cave
They
of Wonders
should
was
on.
too small. Aladdin looks cosplayish. Looks like I could see that at Disneyland. I was just waiting to see Will, honestly.
well, they didn't show that yet.
Yeah, I know, but if I see Will, I'll probably jump out.
Change your mind. Yeah, like oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
like oh, Prince Ali. He got to rap. He got to be the Fresh Prince.
No,
he got to rap.
no.
He got to rap. Yo, Will Smith got
He's
bars
going-
now.
Nigga, fucking The Rock sung in fucking Moana. The Genie can't rap, yo.
song.
He's gonna
can't
rap.
You can't be that black now.
He's gonna do it.
You heard that shit?
What?
That Mark Anthony shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
That's my nigga.
I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but
James Gunn to write for Suicide Squad.
good
It's a
for
good-ass
him.
move.
Good.
You know what's the ironic thing? They said his dark comedy, his dark humor is good for it.
Yo,
Yeah.
you got Margot Robbie, Jared Leto, and Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking that's a home run right there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how you could lose with that. And for him,
I hope it's good.
for him to make Rigby and a fucking maple tree cool, like you can do Suicide Squad. You had
Rigby and a maple tree.
Wait, you said Rigby.
It took me-
I was like Rigby. Wait, hold
yeah,
on.
it took me a minute to get that.
niggas a whole raccoon. Like
Rigby and a maple tree.
niggas a whole coon. So it's like yo, if you can make them cool, imagine what you could do when you got some full-fledged actors, some full-fledged fleshed out characters, and what you could do with a Suicide Squad movie when you know where they took it the first time and where you could possibly take it this time. So
Yeah.
Yo, there's some infighting going on. Guess who's on board? Dave Bautista.
Yeah, Dave Bautista was like, yeah, I'm with it.
Like, yo.
Yo,
I saw someone who's like Megan Bain or some shit. I was like, that would work.
and I wouldn't be mad at that.
I wouldn't be mad either.
And I don't know what's going. I went on his Instagram and Zoe Saldana gave him a comment. He was like, "We miss you." I was like, wait, hold on. Does this motherfucker leave?
Yeah, he gone.
Well, he been very vocal about not being happy about the decision about everything that happened. So I'm sure he's kind of like, I'm not really fucking with y'all, Disney.
Does he have parts in Avengers 4?
I'm sure.
Pretty sure.
He has some small
he just,
parts.
you know, I fulfill my purpose with that.
And then I'm done. And yeah.
All right. So let's see. So Chris Evans wrapped up filming for Avengers 4. Now, what do we think happened? Do we think he died? Do you think he went back in the past? Like, what do we think happened?
I'm trying not to fall for the joke.
Yeah, I don't know, because he posted that goodbye thing and then he posted it again. It's like, say, don't take my goodbye thing as a spoiler for the movie. So I have no idea.
I think
He dies. I'm gonna just say he
I think I had
dies.
to do that shit
Fuck
for
it.
contract reasons. That shit wasn't no.
That nigga got shot in the neck by a fucking Thanos bullet. And
Like that
fucking
nigga had
died.
some feelings. Like, oh no. Like nigga, shut the fuck up. They told you to do that shit.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. He died. That's all. I'll say he died. I don't
Bobby,
know.
what you think?
Fuck it.
It could go either way because you know.
You think he just walks away and just stays in the present? Like, I'm gonna fuck with these 2018 bitches.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know. That'll be
I'm
the.
gonna go back to my life where there was no blacks.
Jeez, man.
Another nigga who said nigger.
Tell us how you really feel.
What kind of world is this?
Yeah, what kind of world is this?
I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. It could go either way. I feel like some way they're doing this. It's for a marketing tool in a way. But Chris Evans, I mean, it's just time. Well, how long have you been?
8 years, I think.
Yeah, like it's time for it.
I guess.
Times for it just to make sense story wise, to wrap him up and let him rest and let somebody else take over. Plus,
But
we're gonna get X-Men and Fantastic Four and all that kind of shit. So make room for these new characters and new shit.
Word.
I think Robert Downey is going. He's just
He's
not
got him.
saying.
He's
He's just not
old.
being that vocal about
That
it.
nigga's
but-
never like active on social media.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, every once in a while he'll pop back up.
He'll
and
pop
do
back.
some
He'll,
nigga
he'll,
shit.
he'll say some wild shit and he'll just disappear.
Yeah.
So picks. Let's go with that. So Hesh, what you got for a pick?
Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I just started playing that shit earlier today.
I
and
heard that
was
shit
having
is like
fun.
dope, like
Yeah.
the game of the year type shit.
So far, I mean, I ain't get super far in the game, but so far I've been having fun with it.
what about you, Bobby?
Constantine, City of Demons. You know, it's a DC animated movie. They always get them shits right, but not the movies.
Not yet, till James Gunn shows up.
Yeah, not yet. But yeah, that shit's violent like always. They should keep it that way. It seems like they're using the same studio as always. So check that out.
All right. My pick is a dope podcast I found by Marvel and Stitchers called Wolverine: The Long Night.
Oh, it's been a while.
And that shit is dope. It's a storytelling podcast where they try to, like, I guess Logan's on his shit where it's like, yo, I'm away from all this X-Men shit. I'm gonna just go somewhere and hide out. But they think he's responsible for these murders of these people. So it's a dope podcast. Like it's really, really fucking dope. Like I wouldn't suggest no other podcast for y'all to listen to other than ours. So
Word.
It's
don't listen
really
to all the
dope.
shit besides that.
For right now, for all I know, it's on Apple and it's on Stitcher. I think if you buy Stitcher Premium, I think you get all the episodes like at once. Don't quote me on that. But,
I think it's on Spotify too.
Is it on Spotify?
I believe so. Because I was going to listen to it the other day, but I want to wait until all the episodes are out.
Yeah.
So I can listen to it as like a whole cohesive thing.
Yes, I think by the time this episode comes out, there'll be 7 episodes out. But it's really fucking good. Like it's to the point where like I'm zoning out and I'm picturing like where how everything is happening. I'm like, I'm there type of shit. But I'm telling you, it's dope as shit. So after you listen to this shit, go listen to that.
After you listen to this.
After you listen to this and tell
3 times and tell 17 people.
2 people about it, and then make sure you share, like this shit, leave us a comment on
everything
on iTunes, rate the shit, subscribe to the shit, Spotify, YouTube. Get us to we almost at 100 subscribers on YouTube. Shout out to that. Subscribe on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play. If they have a subscribe button, I don't know, but we're on all those platforms. 3 Ninjas Podcast at gmail.com for any comments, questions, or concerns. Ask a Ninja segment. You can reach us there. 3 Ninjas Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. It's my birthday, so if y'all niggas want to Venmo me or cash at me some money for like a shot, say happy birthday. You can send me like $5, $2, whatever. HK Domino. Cash at Venmo. Let's see. Shout out to Retro Games Plus. If you're in the New Haven area in Connecticut, I'll be at the Ordinary. We're giving out some tickets to Michelle Wolf comedy show in Bridgeport. It's sometime at the end of October, but I'm giving away the tickets to the first place winner. So if you want to come out for that, feel free. Come have some drinks. Hopefully you win the tickets. Probably not, because this is one team that keep fucking winning. Them niggas is some type of nerd niggas, but shout out to them.
We should go on Stress Factory?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it for me.
Think that's it? Mm-hmm. All right. So Ninja Vanish.
Yep.
We out here.
It's your fucking birthday.